Hello, Chaddington! My little scrum-diddly-umptious though. How's everyone doing today, chat? We all having a great day today? Oh, it's Saturday, and we got a regional final for Europe and the Middle East. We've got some of the best teams from this region. Actually, not some of the best. We literally have the best teams from this regional. I can't think of a singular team that is on top of this region that's not here. So I'm going to go ahead, start off the stream straight away by calling out all the teams that are in this regional final. Also, for you guys who've just joined the stream or don't know what's going on, all of these players, except for a couple of teams, have had to go through a bunch of qualifiers in order to make it to this regional finals. The top 5 teams in this regional finals will then go to the global finals, and the bottom 5 teams will actually go to a global sudden death qualifier. So all of the top 10 teams will be doing something after this, whether they're going straight into the global final or whether they're going into a global sudden death qualifier. The global sudden death qualifier will be filled with teams that did not make it into the global final, and they'll be fighting for a couple of last spots in order to get into the final. It could be like 2 leftover spots to make it into the final. So we'll have to see how it is all played out today, chat. I see you guys spamming Iranian flags in the chat right now on across both YouTube streams, whereas I believe TikTok is much more EU based and you guys want to see your EU teams play good. But some of the people that you may know straight off the bat, we've got Team Ackman in team number 1. He's actually changed around his team quite significantly here. I don't think I've ever seen Ackman in one of these competitions play with Claude or King Raf, and that's because a lot of these core Ackman players have actually switched up. They've disbanded, and they've went and made their own teams, chat. They've went and made their own teams right now. As you can see, Ackman's in at team 1, then Slayer's got his own team at team 2, and also, where's Lotex? There he is, team number 4. So those were 3 different players that were on Ackman's winning team, and they've decided to part ways and create their own smaller super teams, still with players that are of good caliber as them, but they're not as known. Some of them are quite underdogs, one of which you'll see in team number 2, Loading is actually one of the best players in the world, and Senior J from Team Ackman is also one of the best players in the world, at least one of the best that we've seen. Because as you guys know, we've hosted a bunch of tournaments over the last year, and let's just say we're talking with COD Mobile to make sure that these can hopefully keep coming. We'll have to see how the global finals does, chat, because fingers crossed it does pretty good. I actually don't even think I need to fingers crossed. I know it's going to do great because we have the best players on the planet coming together to play in it. So I know it's going to be great, and I know you guys are going to love it. But either way, welcome to the stream, everyone. If you haven't seen my face before, I am Ferg. I've been playing this game for over 5 years now. Back in the day, I used to be a tryhard grinder for multiplayer. Then I shifted into BR for a little bit, won a couple of community events as well, and then went back over to multiplayer for like the rest of my lifespan. And now I'm back in BR hosting events because I actually really like watching Battle Royale. Especially when the time to kill of multiplayer is so quick. It's good to see some skillful fights come to the table in BR, especially with all of the abilities now being used to their full potential. I actually think that BR, contrary to what I believed before, takes an extreme amount of skill to play at the highest level, and there is such a difference between a player like Ackman, Slayer, Loading, Lotex, and some players that are just good at the game. Like the tippity top of the game is played at such a higher level than players that are just kind of great or good, especially like the top 1% of players. So as you can see, we've got 98 out of the 100 players in the lobby. I'm going to go ahead and call out all of the team names for you guys. Team 1, of course, is Ackman's team. Team 2 is AMK. Team 3 is Balor's team. As you can see, Balorita. Team 4 is A1, which Lotex has actually moved to. Team 5 is an underrated team. They're called Team Karma. Now, I didn't really know anyone in this roster before other than 4K. So those guys have came together, have no idea who they are other than 4K, and they performed amazingly. Then in Team 6, we've got FaZe Esports. I was surprised by these guys as well. I had no idea who they were before this tournament, and they made it to the regional finals, and now I'm curious. What are they up to? How good can they be in a regional finals to try and make it into the globals? We'll have to wait and see. Below them, we've got a Bella Ciao team. These guys are just known as Bella Ciao Gyro. They're from Iran as well. Then below, we've got Red Moon. They're all from Italy. Team number 9 is A1 King. So we actually have 2 different A1 rosters inside of this. They are from Iran. I believe they're a mixture of Iranian and a couple of European countries in there. After that, Team 10, we've got Fury. Team 10 also have A1 players in it, though. I think you're starting to see a theme. A1 seems to be one of the best clans in this region. We also seen a lot of Bella Ciaos, but I don't believe many Bella Ciaos made it into the finals. I think there was 2 Bella Ciao teams that got into the finals of this. Below Fury at Team 10, we've got Team Top 1. They're in at 11. These guys surprised me as well. Never heard of them before this regional qualifier stage. They dominated their qualifiers, finishing in 2nd. They had a bad last game, but what can you expect with only 3 games to make something happen? Then Team 12, we had Yan. These guys are based out of Armenia. They're the only Armenian full team to make it into the finals, so congratulations to them. Then we've got number 6 clan in it, team number 13. Team 14 is owned by Nord. Team 15 is MD. I don't want to say their whole last name, but MD Fent. I think you can stick that together. They're from Iran. Then below them at team 16, we've got Legend Team, also from Iran. Team 18 is from Iran as well. UK Bella Ciao. I don't know why they're called UK Bella Ciao if they're not from the UK. They're from Iran, but maybe they moved over to the UK, but they wanted to rep their OG country's flag hard in the sky. Below that, we've got Varsity Esports. These guys are actually from Italy. And then Team 19 is the Zero, also from Iran. So we have so many teams right now in these top 19 or so spots from that one Middle Eastern country, which is insane to see, because before I hosted these events, I didn't even know you guys actually played COD Mobile. It wasn't until all of you started spamming me on Instagram, a social media platform that I never really used in the first place, that I understood just how big Iran was inside of Call of Duty Mobile Battle Royale esports. So, and here we are. Of course, I was going to let you guys in. Wontons are team number 20. They didn't actually specify what country they're from. It just says Middle East, so they're from all over the Middle East. And of course, this regional finals is Europe versus Middle East pretty much, to see who goes into the global finals against Asia, Africa, and finally the Americas. Almost forgot them for a second, but the Americas are one of the biggest regions in the world. Can't believe that. Either way, we've got MW Icons in at team number 21. These guys are ferocious. Icons are one of my favorite teams to play. They always know what's going on. Their team coordination is unbelievable, and I'm excited to see what they do today. All of the 5 matches will be on isolated, chat, so we're doing an isolated only one for this round of a global tournament. And also the finals. Team number 22 is Risen Gaming. We've seen these guys in the past, but I thought that it was a different roster for team number 22. If I scroll down here, we've got Yama, Insolent, Razox. Wait, no, sorry, wrong roster. We've got Abol Boz, Boss Hypno, iCan, and RMS. Now, these guys got banned from a previous tournament for account sharing. Somebody was logged on to one of their other accounts, and unfortunately, Activision said, that's against terms of service. We can't have any hackers, and we can't have any account sharing in the tournament. So that's why you've seen a couple of people get banned in the past. Even though I didn't want to ban any of the players, especially some big content creators that it's happened to, I don't want to have to, like, let them know that they can't participate in these events. But Activision said to me, like, listen, if you're going to host these, you can't have any hackers, and you can't have any people that are account sharing. And that's why they weren't in one of the tournaments, and they got taken out. But now they're back again, and account sharing is only like a tournament ban, so they can come back straight after that. Whereas if you're caught hacking, we just can't let you in the tournaments anymore. Either way, team number 22, back from account sharing, one of the best teams from Iran. These guys have a massive cult-like following because of their skills inside of COD Mobile, but they're followed up by team 23. EE Hamid Tokyo missed their qualifier stage, went into sudden death qualifiers, and then qualified through that into the regional finals with a dominant performance yesterday. And I was super impressed how far they've come in just a short span, because at the start of the week, they were kind of bad. Their team coordination was lackluster, to say the best, but I could see they had it in them, and I said it throughout the entire week. If they just played together, which they did on the sudden death qualifier, they could easily get in because their mechanical skill was so great, and that's exactly what they did. Team 24, we've seen these guys many times in the past. It's, of course, Ultra, also from Iran. They're honestly one of my favorite teams, because when I first seen them, I thought they were cheating. I really thought that they were cheating because I had never heard of them before, and then they came in and dominated. And of course, they're not cheating. They're just really good at the game, and I'm excited to see what they do here today. The last team to make it through by the skin of their finger Either Whiskers was Rebar and Inner Legendary. They got in at 6th place, I believe, yesterday in the sudden death qualifier by 3 points. Or they would have tied and probably not gotten in. But as you can see, Inner Legendary have made it in again. We love Inner Legendary. They've played in a bunch of the tournaments in the past. So I'm excited to see how they do today in this regional final. This regional final is taken up by all of the Middle East and all of Europe. If you're interested in participating in the African regional finals or the qualifiers or the America qualifiers or regional finals, join my Discord, discord.gg/FergFam, along with the Asia World final or regional finals, which will come the week after. But next week starting, we'll start depending on how many teams qualify or want to play in the Americas and the Africas, we'll start them on Wednesday, finish them on Friday, and then the finals will be on Saturday and Sunday for each respective region. But if there is a lot of teams that end up signing up, then we'll obviously host more qualifiers to let you guys get in if you're from Africa or America. However, this is all about Europe and the Middle East. Middle East mostly dominated just by Iran. It's mostly just Iranian people on this region. I'm surprised. I thought there would be more different teams from the Middle East, but Iran just comes in strong. I seen your nook yesterday on Crash. Oh, you were spectating me? Sono was spectating me for that nook as well. He was spectating me for that nook as well. Teams to watch out for, chat, in my opinion. Team Ackman. Team number 1, of course. They're number 1 for a reason. We've got Team Slayer, which are also known as AMK. I just called them Team Slayer because he's like the big dog. I will say, bro, chat, I remember the days when I would watch Slayer and he would have like 10 viewers. And then he got like 30 viewers on his live stream. And now over the course of like playing in these events and in the videos and him posting loads, I've seen him get over like 700 viewers without a big event. Like he might be playing in like a $250 regional like event or something like that. But he's still like, it's crazy how big Slayer has become over the past, I guess the last year. I think the first time I seen Slayer play in like one of these events, it was like the video series we did where it was like a $25,000 or a $10,000 tournament for a video series across multiplayer and battle royale, and he won that. And ever since then, it's just been an upward trajectory for Slayer's brand and I guess the amount of money he's won. We actually calculated it, and Slayer has taken, I think it's over $25,000 from me in the last year. I'm not kidding. He's won over 25K from me in the last year, which is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. But yeah, another reminder, if you want to join these in other regions, you can simply join my Discord, discord.gg/FergFam. Register through there, and you're good to go. Get your whole team in. And I'm ready to go when you are, man. Now we got 100 players in the lobby. All our spectators are here to go. And let's start game number 1 of 5, chat. Game 1 of 5. Yeah, I did nuke yesterday on Crash. I also nuked yesterday on... what was the map? Sunho was spectating me, but I can't remember the map of the first nuke. It could have been Nuketown. I can't remember. But if you let me know in the TikTok chat, go for it. Getting into game number 1 here, chat. Let me make sure I'm recording because we're going to make a video for my main YouTube channel out of the regional qualifiers and global finals together. And we're going to make a massive YouTube video out of that to really showcase the Battle Royale scene, because I want COD Mobile to get more involved in Battle Royale. I want COD Mobile to make a World Finals at a LAN event. Like, that's what I'm looking for. I'd love to see them do that. I'd love to be a part of it, be a caster or be a host for it. That would make my day, absolutely. Let me just do this. There we go. Good to go, my little scrumdiddlies, though. Does anyone remember where Ackman lands? I feel like Ackman lands Black Market, but I can't remember exactly where he lands. He lands Black Market and also Turbine and Blackout. Right, chat? Black Market Turbine, is that what we're saying? I think that's what we're gonna say, chat. Black Market Turbine is where I'm gonna guess, but obviously we're not playing in we're not playing Blackout today. We're just playing Isolated. We'll have to see if anyone drops on him, because that means if Ackman landed there, that means that Slayer also landed there, that means that Lowtex also landed there, so there might be a lot of teams going. Ooh, they're not. They're going somewhere else. Are they going Outpost? Are they going Ski Town? They've decided they're not going to go to Black Market off the drop, and there is another team beside them. Remember, every single team in this is one of the best teams of the region. So any team that you're fighting against is a tough team to go against, and it looks like Lowtex has lost one of their players already to a fellow A1 team, chat. How many rounds? It is 5 rounds, Rebecca. Welcome to the stream, by the way. I've never seen you in the chat. You're more than welcome here. Lowtech's trying to stay alive right here. Straight off the bat, they're landing in on crash site. Two A1 teams, two of the teams that are the best in the region. One qualified and one got in purely because Lowtex is a huge content creator. Love Lowtex. He's such a lovely guy. Now he needs to get out of this situation because being a lovely guy will not allow him to survive in this area. Believer hasn't spotted him yet. Love Anya also around here. Oh dear. This is bad. His teammate has been fully wiped. Just trying to stay up for now. I'm going to go on to their POV and see what's going on. They're actually opening up the room to get inside here. And they've got all the juicy loot. I think Lowtex might be able to get out of this situation if he was to walk away slowly. Something tells me that A1 wouldn't want to kill other A1 players straight off the bat in this competition. But who knows? Speaking of A1, it looks like team number 9 are also here as A1. Definitely the biggest show out of any clan in the region. Oh, they are fighting against each other as it looks like Wolf's able to knock somebody and they're going to go in straight ahead for the push. Ames is up on top as well. He's been knocked taken out completely. Wolf, Andrew, and Lowtex last 3 in the competition for their team for round number 1, but Andrew's been knocked. It's all down to Wolf and Lowtex. The other A1 team also only has 2 alive, but they're able to get one of their players back through a revive on him. It looks like Believer's gonna get shot out of the sky here. Lowtex's smoke bomber does go down. Now he's wondering where he's at. Rewind also going in here. Whiffen's been spotted by Believer down below him. EXC has seen Lowtex. He's gonna go for the play there. EXC gets Lowtex knocked. See you later, Alligator. And Whiff is gonna rotate out of that situation. A bad start for Team Lowtex A1. Oh, dearie me. Another A1 team's coming in here as well. This is a terrible situation to be in, as I think Whiff might actually get taken out of this competition entirely. Oh, Sleuth gets a revive. But the other A1 team is coming in from behind. Believer trying to make something happen here. He's not going to take this fight. He's going to go around. Might be able to get the kill here. The kill comes through. What a phenomenal play from Wolf. But the third party's behind him from the other A1 team. And now he's in a difficult situation again. Getting 2 kills on the board here for A1 Wolf. We'd love to see it. We'll call this team A1 Lowtex since they are such a big clan and there's a lot of their teams in this regional finals. Speaking of good teams in the regional finals, though, Slayer's team is also in a fight here. He's able to take down Itachi and Zay. That would be Ballerita's team, and it looks like they've landed over on Harbor. 2 kills on the board here for Slayer's roster of AMK, and it looks like players are coming over onto EM as well. Oh dear, that team definitely is still in a fight here. A1 rosters are all around this crash site area, and they have been 3rd and 4th partied by 2 different rosters, one of which is actually 4K's team. It looks like Love Anya is going to get out of that situation, as I would as well. As for now, let's check out on the other teams that are in fights here. We can see this other A1 roster went to crash site. We'll go down to top 1. Ooh, I think they're safe over here. Only 2 kills on the board from them. Top 1 definitely surprised me in the qualifiers. We'll go down to Yan. These guys are the only Armenian team in the finals of this regional. So shout out to Yan, Sparta, Noi, Panika, and Morphe. We've seen them barely clutch their way through. However, I want to see what Akman's up to, as I've just seen him get a snipe onto number 6. He sees Cartal right in front of him. Oh, there comes this cluster strike down, but there is a player behind him. I don't think he spotted him, and it looks like Solo is going to get picked off finally. Just interesting situation here as Senior J has been knocked and full killed by Cartal. Raph is trying to shoot him from behind. The knock should come through here, I would say. It absolutely should come through, but Raph is exposing himself quite a lot. Gets the knock onto that player, but it looks like Claude has also been knocked. Oh my god, Raph is the last alive on this team. This is a bad situation to be in. With Raph being the last alive, this could be Akman's team out of the competition very early on, which would not be something we'd be used to seeing here from Team Akman. No board through. King Raph stays alive for now. I know Akman is screaming down the mic, making sure that he stays alive to get in another teammate, being Senior J, back into the action. They are going to live to survive another day and another fight. I'm not sure what team that was that actually ended up pushing them from behind, but I don't think it was actually any other team. I think number 6 just had the upper hand there. And they just took them from a lot of different angles, and they didn't realize where they were coming from, and that caused the fight to be lost by Team Akman. But luckily, they're still alive as Senior J comes back into the battle, back into the fight, and now they're going to be looking to get back their captain, Akman himself. Oh, are they looking at him? Ooh, I believe they were. Hadis was actually looking right towards him with the HDR, trying to get him off of that snowboard, but this is going to be tough. In order for them to get him back, and the other teammate Claude, they're going to need to do a risky play, and that's for sure. We'll hop on board with AMK as Slayer still has all of his teammates alive with 3 kills on the board here so far. They're looking fantastic. Ballerina only has himself up for his team. He could go in and get the tags here because the zone does not hit for too much damage. I believe that Slayer is going to go central zone and Balor will probably stay out on the edge. Lotex did manage to get his teammates back other than Andrew. Andrew's completely eliminated from the competition of round number 1. Razor's MW Icons are actually making their way into the battlefield as well. We haven't seen too much from Icons so far in the competition at all. Wonton have lost everyone except for one, but we'll hop on board with Icons and see what they're up to. Ah, they spotted 313 Gangster. This is a team that is made up of a lot of different individual clans, but it looks like Gangster is going to get knocked straight away there as soon as we hop on over. Insolence takes him down. I don't know how many teammates he has alive, but that doesn't matter because I want to go and see what Inner Legendary are up to with Rebar. A lot of the good teams able to get kills off the bat here, chat. 3 kills apiece for these guys. EE are playing a little bit slower, though. They're actually quite close by. Inner Legendary. Oh, they're landing. Oh my god, they're going in for the third party straight away here. They've spotted one of the best teams in the entire game, being Risen Gaming. They have been spotted. RMS is seen from above, and it looks like MySoul is dropping on to him. Oh my god, terrible play by MySoul right there. Getting turned on by RMS. And then A1, Serena knocks RMS as well. They could go down and steal that kill if they really wanted to, but EE, terrible fight. I would say that that was a bad play from MySoul. Accidentally dropping down there. A little bit of a misclick or a mispush. As ICANN also getting shot from the side from 4K. There's a third and a fourth party happening here. As 4K's team has been spotted. Shots are going down, but none of them are landing. At least we know that EE is not cheating with those misses. Backy play able to get the revive flight card. They just want to stay alive for now. RMS could get full killed here. An easy full kill for a point could come through. And Inner Rosari is going to do it for Inner Legendary. I believe. Yes, he is. 4 kills on the board for them. A Bull Boss is the last guy alive on the team. This is terrible. Finally, Boss Hypno comes in through the revive flight, but a Bull Boss is going to die no matter what. There's no way he gets out of the situation unless he pulls off one of the greatest clutches of all time. I just don't see it happening, though. As Dr. Stop from Inner Legendary has also been killed, and a Bull Boss is finally going to get knocked from the side here. Boss Hypno just trying to stay alive for as long as possible. We'll hop on board with Icons as they also have 3 kills on the board, and it looks like a fight's going to come down here. Don't know too much about the Z team in the competition. They did qualify through the qualifiers. Insolence spotted one. It's Zid. There's another guy over to the side, and that's going to be Black Cat. He uses a ninja to get over and around. Looks like Wonton is also here as well. Rebar gets knocked, so does Razux. Rebar's obviously in Inner Legendary. Insolence knocks Black Cat from behind. 4 kills on the board here for Team Icons. Hopping on over to Yama. It leaves only Insolence alive, and he's not getting shot from the side here. He does not have a snowboard to get out of that situation, so he's going to need to use his ninja the best of his ability to try and stay alive here. Are they going to push him? I don't think so. They're going to let him live for now. That was a bad fight for Icons to take. However, now let's go over onto Inner Legendary as Rebar has been eliminated. They do have 4 kills on the board here. Only one team has been totally eradicated from this game, chat. Only one team has been taken out so far. And it looks like A1 are still on top here. As we hop on over to Ackman's team. Ackman is fully dead. He is completely out of this game. He can't get revived anymore, but they do have 3 kills on the board. This is a bad start from them. Unfortunately, that fight came back to haunt them, and it looks like they're going to run into Ultra here as well. Demure is right below them. Lotex able to get a kill there. Let's hop on and see what he's up to, chat. Lotex with 3 kills in the board. Great stuff from him and 6 from the team. I love to see Lotex doing good. Lotex is definitely one of the more quiet creators, in my opinion. He's quite reserved in his personality. So I always love to see him doing good because he comes across as quite humble, in my opinion. Especially compared to players like Ackman. Ackman loves shouting. I, of course, love Ackman because of his personality. He reminds me of myself back in the multiplayer days of Season 1 and even in previous titles that I've been #1 in. With his boastful, braggadocious, I'm the best kind of personality with his team. I really enjoy it. But Lotex, like I said, more of a humble approach, so it's good to see him doing well. He doesn't really speak for himself. He's not one of those players that if he dropped 10 kills in a match that he would be shouting I'm the best, or that he would be thinking that he's the best. He just likes to play his role, and his role right now is definitely being a Slayer. Speaking of Slayers, though, we'll see where the main man himself is. He's won many tournaments in the past, and he's able to take down Haddies as soon as I look at him. Necro takes down Solo YT. Now it looks like there's only one more player left alive for this number 6 roster, as these players all have combined 5 kills so far, and the game has really just started. We're only getting into the middle of the game right now, but look at that zone. 21 teams still alive in this zone, chat. Still alive in here. Players team is one of them. Hopping on over to 4K's roster. These guys pleasantly surprised me. Oh! Tell you what surprised me, though. How the heck did a bull boss get back his entire team? How did that happen? 1 kill on the board here for these guys. That's not a good start from them, but at least they have all 4 people alive. That's what really counts here. 4 players alive is absolutely needed in the final zone when you're playing against the best teams from your region. Super solid performance from a lot of these really good teams off the start as well. Can we go on to EE here? They've been a little bit lackluster. Like I said before, these guys have never really played in a tournament of mine before, so they don't understand the caliber of people they're going against, especially in a regional final. They've never been in a regional final like this before. So I wouldn't be too surprised if they kind of underperformed today. It's not because of their mechanical skill, it's just because they don't have the experience of playing against such great teams, in my opinion, with this added pressure on top of it. So I wouldn't be surprised if they kind of underperformed a little bit. But we'll go over on to Risen, as these guys are definitely more experienced. And hopping over to team number 19. I haven't seen too much of these guys, but they're known as the Zero team. Team Zero with the Z as their clan tag. They do have 5 kills on the board. Impressive stuff for these guys, considering that not very many of you guys actually know who they are. We've also got Varsity here from previous tournaments and also the qualifier stage, if you did watch that. I actually... Oh dear, Febs is going to get killed instantly there by Ducks, and it looks like they're actually both targeting all of this team with their FHJs. Rebar's been brought back through the revive flight. They've got 6 kills on the board as well. Inner Legendary doing good work here at the start. Remember, there's 5 games today, not just 3. Regional finals are 5 games. The normal regional qualifiers are 3. And then the global finals will be 7 total games, chat. As Inner Legendary is trying to rotate into the zone. Still 19 teams alive in this zone. This is ridiculous. Hopping on board with another team here. It's MD Fent versus Team Ackman. Shots go down with the MG42 Mythic. He does land a couple of them, but he's not able to get a knock. Oh my god, even more shots. Has he spotted Rocket here? He hasn't spotted him. Oh dear, this is a bad fight for Senior J to be in, and he might die here unless he's gonna land any shots with this. Oh my god, he gets him, but the trade comes through. And the turn on almost happens there from Claude. But a difficult situation here for Team Ackman to be in. Oh no, they might... Oh, it might be it. This might be all rats. Vendor comes through. If I was Ackman, I would be screaming for King Raph to rotate out of that situation. Revive your teammates into this zone ASAP. We might be able to shoot him right here, though. Okay. He's getting his teammate back, but a third party's coming in prime from behind by Ultra. Oh, dear. The cluster strike might actually save his bacon, chat. King Raph doesn't know that that's a third party. He thinks it's the same team, but the only team that does know it's a third party is MD Fent. As Rocket is knocked from behind. Look at the scoreboard, or the kill feed, I should say, Raph. You can get your info from that kill feed. You can find out that this is a completely separate team. Lovely jubbly, Raph. Oh, unfortunately, he gets 1 punt from the side. And that is Team Ackman almost eliminated. Luckily for them, Senior J stays alive. I wouldn't take that team fight. I would honestly just try and play for placement right now, Senior J, if I was you. As MG, Lynch, and Mubaris are the last 2 up on their team. And another player is going to get in through the revive flight here. It's going to be MD Beta. As for now, we'll hop on over with AMK, as they're right across the road from Risen. And also Inner Legendary are up in the church tower at the top of the hill here, as Dr. Stop has been eliminated, and it is none other than Zero. Cannibal also gets knocked. There's Dr. Stop's full elimination coming through. Kazi Play struggling to stay alive, but it looks like Rebar's in and amongst the smoke here. Rebar, you need to land the shots. He does land the shots with Rashi. And now they've only got 2 players alive. One of them is already knocked. Black Cat last up on his team. He might die outside of zone here. They're struggling to find him. Matador, one of the best players in the entire region, takes him down. And that's going to be a wipe in favor of Inner Legendary. Good job to them. We'll hop on board again with AMK as they've spotted Risen. Able to take down Ken. A ball boss is also knocked, but loading has been knocked on the side of AMK here as well. No more revive flight cards, chat. This is it. Once these players get knocked and full kill, they are out. RMS surely knows that. 90 wants to get that full kill on him, but he can't make it happen. Trying to shoot him through the wall here. Still no full kill coming through. Slayer's trying to make it happen as well. This is bad if they get that player back. Oh dear, they have. They've been able to get back a whole balls, and now it's looking like they're in the upper hand. Especially as they're closer to the zone. They're actually in the next zone, and AMK are not. Alarita somehow still alive here with his teammate. Good job, Alarita. Able to get back Supra. They've only got 3 kills, though, this late in the game. Not a bad performance, I must say, but not a good one. Valor recently switched from an MP main over to Battle Royale. He plays both now, similar to how I did in the past. He's good on both as well. Speaking of both of the teammates are using the Artery skin, one of the most try-hard skins in the entire game. Zluth still alive for Team Lowtex here. They got 7 kills on the board. He's trying to stay alive just to get some placement points. Spots a little car over there. Gonna take it up. Interesting driving mechanics. Don't know if he has a driver's license, chat. Zluth has been spotted. This is bad for him. He should have went behind that rock if I do say so myself. He's in a difficult spot here. He's gonna get absolutely beamed from Redmond. Oh my god, I don't even see this guy. Where's he shooting at? Oh, it's gonna be Maxwell. Oh, he's able to hit 2 shots, but not able to get a knock. His right takes down HSVRS from his team. These guys have 13 kills on the board. Dare I say it, this might be the best performance I've ever seen from Redmond's team in any of these tournament finals. That's not a real player. He knows that that's just a psychosis, so he's gonna let it live. Bang! Not able to get the full kill, but able to get some damage on there. Lynch is also gonna die from Dux's nade. What a cluster bomb across the map right there. As Zluth is making his way over behind him. There's a lot of different teams rotating in from this angle. This is a terrible fight to take. If I was in it, I would not do it. Because at any time they can get shot at from behind, and Zluth is gonna die outside of the zone. That's gonna be all she wrote for Team Lowtex. And of course, Ackman's team have already died as well. Wow, what a shot, but unfortunately the kills are going to be stolen. And Redmond are sitting here with 15 on their team. Another 15 kills is coming through from this roster. Team number 6, also known as FaZe Esports. They're going to be shooting down onto the team below them. We've seen these guys in the competition before. They made it through the qualifiers. Both of these teams made it through the qualifiers. As Tinta is probably going to die here. Yeah, he's been knocked, so not looking too good for him. Doctor trying to stay alive, but I feel like it's going to be all she wrote for those guys. And there's one more player on the team, and then they're out of here, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, sir, they are. Now, Redmond are in a fight against team number 6, which is FaZe Esports. Outside of the zone. Esports are the only team alive in the zone, and they have a great spot right on top of the hill. They can get the ultimate high ground. In my opinion, they are in the best spot to win this game, but Slayer's team are still alive here, and they've got something to say about it, but not too much in my opinion, as they are probably going to get shot from behind here. Who is that? Supra is right behind him, and they're going to actually get killed from Supra from behind. The grief comes through, and Slayer's team have been eradicated. It's only the MVP himself staying alive here, chat. He's not in the next zone, but he's going to use it to his advantage for nobody to look at him. Slayer has been spotted by FaZe Esports. He's going to run down here. He's going to get killed instantly, unfortunately. See ya later, Slayer. Now with only 2 teams left alive, it's a 4v4 situation. The 2 best teams with the most kills on the board are still up. Redmond versus FaZe Esports. 18 kills from Redmond, 20 kills from FaZe Esports. All 4 players alive with full health. Drance with 8. As the top fragger for his team, they spotted Ducks over on the side, but I feel like one of their... What the heck? Activision! Activision! Ain't no way! Who wins? Who wins? Reconnect! Get me in!
Tank has been delivered.
Oh, they're still in the fight! They're still in the fight! One of them is down. Drance has been eliminated, and now it's looking really bad here for FaZe Esports as Activision are griefing my tournament. What was that, ladies and gentlemen? It's a 4v1 situation. It all comes down to this right here. They have 21 kills on the board. Redmond with the most dominant performance I've ever seen them have. They know that Maxwell is over here to the right. He's just trying to get 1 kill. It's not going to happen, though, as he's getting targeted, and that is all she wrote. A phenomenal performance with 22 total kills from Redmond. They're going to take home map number 1. Activision trying to grief the tournament. I don't appreciate that. Activision, I don't appreciate that at all, COD Mobile. Don't let that happen again. This is a newer iPad, alright? This is an iPad Pro. It shouldn't be doing that. Let's look at the scoreboard, chat. 22 kills in a win is going to get them 32 total points, which is absolutely phenomenal for a first game. That is going to set them up for future success. It's a 5-game series, chat, so game number 1 is just complete. Right below them, of course, are going to be FaZe Esports, coming in with a phenomenal performance and a solid amount of kills. 20 kills in a second place is going to get them 27 points. So they're only going to be 5 points behind that previous team. Then on third place, we've got Slayer's team. Good performance, but not great. Not a dominant one. They were able to get 9 kills with a third place finish, which is going to get them 14 points. But that's still less than half of the team that is in the lead and almost less than half of the team that is second place. So I'd see them further down that leaderboard than what we would kind of expect for a team headed by the main man Slayer. Team number 22 survived for a long time there, actually. It's going to be Ken's team. We've got Risen Gaming. Lackluster amount of kills from those guys, only 7. But the placing is going to hold them up quite a bit, and they're going to be able to get 11 points after that game. Solid performance here from Inner Legendary's team. They actually got a lot of kills. 18 kills in a 5th place spot is going to get them a solid amount of points, which will guarantee them 21, which is going to put them actually past Slayer's team into that 3rd place position for the first game. Remember, top 5 go through to the global finals, and the last 6th to 10th spot go into the global sudden death qualifiers. I will go ahead and put the rule set up on the YouTube screen as well after I'm done talking about where everyone plays. Ballerina's team came in 6th with 4 kills, not bad by them either. Top 1 actually got quite a lot of kills there from Gugu. They got 15 total elims. Then going further down, we see Team 16 in there with 6 kills. Yan didn't have a good performance today in this first game. They got 0 kills in a 9th place finish. MD got 8 kills in a 10th place finish. And then Low Tex's team barely miss out with a positional placement point there. Only guaranteeing themselves 7 points after that first game. Disappointing performance here from Low Tex. They did so well at the start to stay alive. I kind of expected them to do a little bit more. Going down that leaderboard even further, we see that, oh god, Pac-Man, that's a rough one. 15th place with only 4 kills. I think that they will do a lot better in the second game. Fingers crossed that they do. I'd love to see them in the global finals. Going further down, we can see the Zero died quite early on as well with a couple of kills, and EE along with Ultra, A1, even 4K's team died earlier on. Oh my gosh, all of the really good teams have died super early on here. Look at that. Icons died early as well. Wow, Wonton, Bella Chow, all the A1 teams died super early. We thought that they were going to perform pretty well, but none of them even made it into the top 10, it seems like, chat. Literally no team from A1 made it into the top 10. Disappointing performance all around from that entire clan. Stream Snipe and Ackman, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised, if I do say so myself, chat. I'm not surprised to see some teams try and stream snipe Ackman off their dominant performance. For sure, it wouldn't be through me because we didn't watch him too much in that game. But if Ackman doesn't want me to watch him anymore, I will not watch him as well. If he wants to end his stream and try and figure out where people are at, that's fine for me. I'll not watch him too much up until the end game, of course. Hey, Paul, thanks for the 20 gifted over on YouTube, my broski. My little scrumdiddly-umptious. Let me take a drink of water, chat. Turn off tags? Absolutely not. Auto revive flight is skillless compared to tag revive flights, broski. My little scrumdiddly-umptious has very lackluster amount of skill. You have to think a lot more when you have tags on.
Welcome to Battle Royale.
As we start into the second game, if you're watching on the YouTube long-form stream, you're going to see the rule set up on your screen. If you're watching anywhere else, I'm just going to tell you what the rule set is. So the map is isolated. There's going to be 5 games today. Teaming up is banned. Jackals and tanks are banned along with medic class because we don't want teams sitting outside of zone playing for placement points as it's not very skillful to do so. The teams are from the EU and Middle Eastern region. There's a total of 25 teams, and the point system is as follows for placements. 10 points for first place, 7 points for second place, third place gets you 5 points, 4th place gets you 4 points, 5th place gets you 3, and then 6th through 10th gets you 2 points. The prize pool for this regional final is 2,500. First place gets 1,000, second place gets 600, third place gets 400, fourth place gets 300, and fifth place gets 200. It's 1 point per kill, ladies and gentlemen. 1 point per kill. Also, the top 5 teams go into the global finals, and the 6th through 10th teams can battle out in a global sudden death qualifier to see if they can make it into the $15,000 grand finals, with up to $25,000 of prizing total for these tournaments. 4K's team has decided to go platform. No team is going to actually go there with them, as it looks like Ackman's team is rotating over towards where they landed at in the first game. Black Market's going to be dominated here from Slayer's team as well, but it looks like EE are actually in a fight here. Straight off the bat over at Harbor, Kilo is on board here. Balor's going to be taken down instantly right there as well. Team Balor, not a good start from them, as they've only got 1 player left, and it's going to be Supra. There's also another team here. It's going to be MD Fent around the Harbor area. So 3 teams have actually landed here, and it looks like Insomnia is going to be taken down straight away from EE. MD spotted them. They're going to be able to get that full kill here. Raki doesn't have any plates to heal up with. He does have a smoke bomber, so he could possibly get back that card, but it's not looking likely, as MD are going to push right on over to him. Smoke bomber doesn't provide you with silent footsteps. He's going to get knocked here instantly. EE in a very tricky spot. Now in a 2v4 situation. Unless Super was to come in and help them here, it's not looking good for them. Going on board with Inner Legendary. We've seen these guys perform very good in the first game. They got quite a lot of points here. I believe they're going to be sitting in 3rd place position. In fact, I'm sure Madnan will give me a little updated scoreboard here. Yes, he did. He just sent it right now. I'm going to go ahead and update the scoreboard for your guys' screen. Just give me about 10 seconds to do it. It's been sent over to me. There we go. I'll update it over on YouTube first. As you can see, it's updated there for you guys. TikTok, I'm updating it for you as well right now. My little schnookum pookums. There you go, TikTok. You're going to be able to see the brand new updated scoreboard on your screen. A solid performance from all of the teams in the top 3, if I do say so myself. They've been performing exceptionally well after that first game. I'll call out where everyone is in case you're watching on a platform that you can't really see the scoreboard. At the tippity top, we do have Redmond with 32 total points. Great first game from them. These esports are in here with 27 total points at 2nd place. We've got Inner Legendary at 3rd place with 21 total points. Top 1 are 4th place with 17 total points, and AMK are your last to qualify with 14 total points, as Cannibal from Team 0 is able to get a kill onto VRS here. 2 kills from them off the bat, but I see Slayer's in a little bit of action right here. Where are you at? He's moved away from Black Market. Oh, he's actually fighting the team from Harbor. MD Morales might be the last alive for his team in this fight. Are the shots going to come down? It's not looking likely here. 2 players from AMK have also been eliminated here. It's now a 2v2 situation as Nagdy's trying to stay alive. Data has been spotted. Morales has also been spotted. Loading gets full killed as well. Slayer's actually rotated away from that fight, and it looks like EE might come in for a 3rd party here. This is a bad situation for AMK to be in, as they don't have any of the revive flight cards up and at him. Looks like Nagdy's actually going to still opt to try and get these cards back, or even get a little pinch push here, as it looks like they're actually going to explode the card. There's 3 players up from MD. Nagdy could get a pick here if he plays his cards right. I don't think they understand that they have actually rotated away from them, as MD are actually rotating back down into Harbor. I wonder, is Supra still alive now? Supra is not. Balor's team has been fully eliminated, and AMD are rotating back into Harbor, which means that Nagdy can go and get those cards. I'm not going to watch it because I don't want to give away his position. So we'll go on to Lowtex's team, as they have actually spawned in at Crash Site again. Interesting. They had a tough time there before, but they're here now and again with 4 kills on the board. Looking good, as my girlfriend decides that she wants to take my AirPods and make my gameplay. Brother! Yeah, that's right. You better bring my gameplay audio back. I'm not trying to listen to them AirPods, because I can't hear no damn gameplay. 4 kills on the board from them. Redmond, our kill and points leaders, have 4 kills straight off the bat here in game number 2, so they're actually performing really well. I've never seen Wright on this team before. He's a new pickup from them, and he's been performing very well in the first game. He did have a lot of kills. we'll go down and watch the other teams, because I know you guys have a lot of different players that you want to see play in this tournament. All 4 alive for team number 16. AMD are able to get back their whole team as well, and it looks like shots are going down onto 4K. Not able to confirm the kill, however, as they're rotating out of there. Risen have been in a fight here for quite a while over at Dormitory, and it looks like it's a good team they're against too. FaZe Esports are actually currently 2nd place in positioning. Nice little play. If you watched me back in 2018, you will remember the apartments that I used to do the parkour on a different game. It is now removed from the App Store. Oh, a Bullball's trying to stay alive here. He's probably going to die outside of the zone no matter what. Regardless of what he does, he can't get any more health. And he's so far away from that zone that I don't see him making it through. Tough spot for him to be in. Oh, Boss Hippo is trying to get him up. He might be able to take him into the zone. It's highly unlikely. Oh, it is highly unlikely. So he's going to die outside. He's just going to kill himself here in the water. The tag will be picked up. What are you doing? Yes, kill yourself in the water. Why is he not taking any damage? There we go. The kill comes through and he's going to die in the water. Which is good for him. Oh, oh my god, they killed Hypno. That's their team eliminated. Oh, no way. I don't know how they killed Hypno there. But their team's gone. No way. They actually took them down. I thought Hypno got out of that situation, but he died as well. Team number 25 still up and at him, though. We've got Rebar with Inner Legendary. 0 kills on the board off the bat from them. EE do have 3, however. And hopping on board with MW Icons. They're still alive, kicking. They've got 7, so a much better performance here from them in game number 2 as opposed to game number 1. They had a terrible game 1 performance. Very, very bad. Oh, SMRS in hand. Spots A1 Love Anya. They're going to go for the push. They're not, even though that it's just one player. A1XC has been spotted as well. They're grouping up a little bit here, but it looks like Icons just want to stay alive as they have already got a couple of kills on their side. Where's the other A1 roster? Team number 9. These guys are A1 Kings. 0 kills from them as well. We'll hop on board with some teams that have got more kills than others. As we can see, Ackman's team are in a fight against Slayer. Oh my god, we came in at the perfect time, but Ackman has been eliminated. He's only got 2 of his teammates alive, and Slayer's team are all there. A freaking SMRS would be beautiful right now, but unfortunately, Senior J does not have one in hand. If there was ever anyone to clutch a 1v4, it would be Senior J. But then again, the other person that would clutch a 1v4, which we've seen in the past, has been loading. And it looks like they're not going to camp the tags. Wow, a little bit of mutual respect there from Team Slayer. Slayer and Ackman, of course, are good friends, and they've decided, you know what, we're not going to camp your tags. We got the kill points off you guys, and we're going to let you revive back instead of staying right beside them. Might be a little bit of team respect, or it might be the fact that the zone is across the map and they need to rotate into it. A little bit of both worlds right there, if you ask me, chat. But either way, Ackman's team are coming back. They got 4 kills on the board. Slayers do have 5. Speaking of big name teams, we've got Lotex is here, able to get a kill on the Maniac from VRS, aka Varsity. 6 kills on the board here for Team Lotex. These guys are definitely not to be messed with. And if I had to pick teams to get into the finals of the global event, I would say that Lotex's team would be one of them, along with AMK, Slayer's roster, and Ackman. And away, it looks like Sleuth is able to get the pick on to Black Cat. Let's see where that Black Cat player was. Where was he situated? Wow, he was on top. He sniped him off the top of Turbine. Crazy snipe coming through from him. Not able to get the full kill, though. Is there going to be able to get the res, I think? Oh, never mind. Hellboy takes it. A different team from A1 takes that kill. 4K last alive on his roster outside of the zone right now. Bad spot for him to be in with his team. His esports still have all 4 up. Redmoon also still on 7 kills. Senior J moves into the zone right past Redmoon here as well. A1 Kings now in the fight with the 0. Looks like they've taken them all down except for 1. Third party's coming in here from the side. It's Varsity. Nice accuracy there, Hellboy. Taking the guy off the Ghost. Or the hover bike. If you're a COD only player. If you know what a Ghost is, then you're an OG. That's all I'll say. If you know what a Ghost is right now, comment it in the chat. Are there any unks in the chat that know what a Ghost is? Any unks in here, chat? Understand what I'm saying when I'm saying Ghost. Shots going down here onto Wonton Savage. Not able to get the crack on, but it looks like the third party's going to come up from above. This is a tough situation for top one to be in. Being targeted by FaZe Esports, and it looks like another team could come in from the side here. It's going to be EE, Hamid, Tokyo. This is a bad thing to do here, tryhard. You do not want to go up there, but it looks like EE are not looking this way. He sees the footsteps. Oh, dearie me. Not a prime position right here for top one. If the nade comes through from Raki Plays, kills Kuza. And he's going to be eliminated and eradicated from the game. Remember, this is the regional finals from Europe and Middle East. You got a lot of teams here from Iran. You got a lot of teams here from the entirety of Europe and Middle Eastern regions. Defender play coming in from both sides. As it looks like FaZe Esports has actually decided to rotate out of this fight. And that leaves it just a fight versus fight, a team versus team combo. But it looks like they're actually rotating around the side here. Look at this little devilish play. Okay. They want to be the third party team instead of being the team that gets third partied on. My soul up in the tippity top of this mountain. Axe might be able to see him from the side here. Shots go down, not able to land any of them. Drance cannot land a shot. Bad fight. You should have timed that with his team and shot at the same time. A1's list also gets knocked. B13 as well, along with Yan also in a fight. I'll hop on board with Andre to see what he's up to. He spotted the other Yan players. He's going to land over on the side here of them. Shots go down with the custom AK-117. Not able to get the crack or the knock. Noi has been spotted as well here. Defender goes down and he goes right in front of it. He doesn't give a damn. Defender also comes down from the other team. Noi gets knocked. Sparta, last guy alive for Team Yan here. They're going to drop early again. Not many kills on the board here. I don't even think I've seen them get one. Yes, we have not. The team from Armenia are eliminated with 0 points in game number 2. And it looks like A1 Andrew 10 kills combined with his team here for Low Texas A1 roster.
Airdrop has been delivered.
This is a good second game from these guys. FaZe Esports also doing decent. Remember, FaZe Esports are already second place. But I will say that Redmond are having the best time so far. Still on 7 kills. They haven't got a kill in quite some time, but I think they're doing that purposefully because they just want to get some kills or some points for placement. They can see these guys across the map. I cannot. They are out of the render distance for me, but they've been spotted by Gasparuski. We've seen him hit a lot of good snipes in the past. Can he hit another? I would love to see a snipe get hit where I can't even see the player. That would be amazing. They're going to rotate into the zone. They're actually not even close to the next one. Gangster has been spotted here. He's probably going to get killed off that truck. He is. Knock comes through. That's going to be their 8th kill. Confirming it right there is Ducks. Ackman's team is still alive for now. There's 14 teams in this tiny circle, chat. Not very many coming from Crash Fight anymore. And it looks like Ackman's team do have central zone rotations here. So they can go on top. The only team around them is Loading and Slayer from AMK. They're actually going to go for the hill position. I don't know about that. I don't know about this position. For me personally, I like staying alive for as long as possible in these end games. So I would probably use one of the houses because I know that people can't really kill me here. But since kills are worth so much inside of these tournaments, they're looking like they're going to play a little bit more aggressive. They're not coming here to mess around and finish in 5th place. They want the 1st place position. They want to go into the global finals with a dominant performance, and a dominant performance is what they are looking for, along with Redmond. If they've spotted Inner Legendary fighting right in front of them, one of their players already knocked, 2 other players are knocked, and 1's eliminated. It's all down to Rebar now. He's going to rotate out of that situation entirely. Does not want to take that fight. Sees that his team do not have any qualification placement spot points. And only 4 kills in the board means Matador is dead. I don't think he's going to be able to get those guys back. The last revive flight will be coming in at any point here. And with no tags retrieved, Rebar is last alive on his team for the remainder of this game. Unless he can make something happen here with that hoverbike. Let's follow along with him. It looks like Ackman's team are right alongside. Oh, he's dead. There's no way he gets out of here without dying. See you later, Rebar. It was a valiant effort. But when you land a hoverbike on 4 different players from one of the most dominant rosters, you're going to get blown up, buddy. Especially with the lack of momentum since you hit one of them. The best thing to do there was to not hit any of them and just try and go through as fast as possible. Looks like Insomnia's in a fight as well against top one. One of their teammates do get eliminated instantly. Oh, they spotted my soul. Oh dear. Oh dear, he almost gets knocked there. Misdirection comes through though. They're gonna push him. Uh-oh, this is bad. He's got 2 SMGs. They're not really that good. The MAC-10 and the QQ9. Oh, it's over for you. Gets the knock on the one and the full kill. Wow. That was surprising. Detrimental to the other team as well. Cracky play still alive. I don't know why it says he's shooting on my screen because he's definitely not shooting in the game. 5 kills from Macman here as well. Handcam.amk. Oh, they're targeting top one from the side. And it looks like EE are just going to try and play for positioning. As opposed to Ackman's team playing for that first place. Not only for this game, but for the entire regional finals. Where's the next zone? They're going away from it. They've spotted a couple of players over there, but they're not taking that fight, chat.
Airdrop incoming.
They're not taking that fight. They don't want to push in. Redman Wright is the last player alive for his team. I see a couple of people want me to check out where icons are. They've got 3 players on the board, 14 kills from them. Looking absolutely splendid here. Unfortunately, only 3 players left. It's going to be hard for them to win this game, but it's definitely a possibility. There's only a couple of teams with 4 up right now. The zone is terribly small. Look at that. We're about to go into the final zone here. And there's still 9 teams up and at him. Players' team are going to be right in front. I don't know if they've spotted them yet. Oh, they're not in this zone. Slayer's team are holding them out as well, but it looks like a fight is happening here up on top of the hill. Gugu has been spotted by Ackman. Shots go down here. MG42s, AK117s, snipers in hand. I don't know how Gugu is alive right here, but Claude hits the snipe finally. Takes him down. 11 kills on the board here for Team Ackman. Slayer AMK still has his whole roster alive. Only 5 kills from them though, so they're not getting a lot of points just yet. A1 Fanto is probably going to die here with Massa as they go in straight up to Ackman's team. Don't see them staying alive for too much longer here. If I was them, I would hop in that house. Hop in any house if they can. Oh dear. Oh, the loadout's coming through. Fanto's able to get something. Doesn't get a loadout though, because it's already been taken. He's going to get SMRS across the map, and Massa's the last alive for the team. Fanto gets fully eliminated here. He's just trying to stay alive. AXC is also trying to stay alive as he rotates into the zone. Now we're going to look on the hands of Ackman as they're throwing a bunch of nades from across the map onto Slayer's roster. All of Slayer's team are still alive now with 7 kills on the board, but where's Icons in all of this, chat? They still have 3 alive so far, taking down Massa. They're up and at him with 16 kills from Team Icons, so they're doing phenomenally well. 5 teams left alive. We've got Icons, we've got AMK, and we've got Ackman's team along with FaZe Esports and Redmond. All of the top teams still alive right now in this top 5 position. The next zone is actually going in favor of Ackman's team. I don't know why it's still shooting. We got a little bug there for the shooting. Hopefully we don't have to hear that for the remainder of this game. Players team deciding what they want to do here as Ackman's team have fallen and folded back into a position in the zone. It looks like Slayer's team and Ackman's team may fight each other here. Yep, they have been spotted. Cluster strike goes down from Ackman. This might be a guaranteed couple of kills here as Slayer's team need to rotate around the other way. You cannot go that way. You cannot push through. Another cluster strike's going down here, but it looks like the other teams are now fighting. Shots are going to go on over onto FaZe Esports. Now, Icons have pushed up over on that right-hand side. There's only 3 teams left, and Razox gets eliminated from the side, and they're definitely not going to win this game. It's really all down to Ackman's team along with Slayer's AMK roster. Insolence looking to be the last player alive for Team Icons. Just trying to stay alive and secure a 2nd place spot. I don't know if it's going to happen though. He needs to throw a bunch of smokes down. Never mind. AMK are targeting him. He's going outside of the zone here. Doesn't want to die to any of the team. There we go. No kills coming in for either Ackman or Slayer's roster. 2 of the most formidable opponents here. They used to be teammates, and now they're enemies in this regional final. 10 kills from Slayer's team. We've got 12 kills from Team Ackman. Or 4 on each roster. It's a straight up 4v4. The zone is not in anyone's favor here. Slayer, Necro, Nagdi, and loading against Senior J, Claude, King Raph, and Ackman. Ackman does have the cluster strike in his hands. Could make something work here if he pops it down. So, dear Slayer's team are splitting up here. They've dropped a lot of smokes. They don't know where any of the players are. Who is the smoke bomber player for this team? It's Loading. Loading doesn't really talk. He needs to give some call-outs onto the players. 90 goes down. The trade comes through from Necro. Claude gets the trade onto him, though. Ackman's still alive in this fray, and it looks like they have the advantage here using this rock. As Slayer's trying to stay alive, he has been spotted. Shots go down. Ackman gets him. Now it's all down to Loading, but it's not going to happen. As Ackman's team take game number 2 in a solid 4v4 performance, using that rock to their advantage in that final moment. Good job, Ackman's team. They had a terrible game 1, but they proved their doubters wrong. Came back in game 2 and absolutely dominated with a bunch of kills here. Let's pull up the scoreboard. I believe they were able to get 16 kills in a win there. Yes, they were. That's going to get them 26 total points. So even though they weren't on the leaderboards after game number 1, they're going to shoot on to them in game number 2. 11 kills coming through from Slayer's team. An okay performance from Slayer's team. I wouldn't say it's categorically great. I'd say a great performance is like a 20 kill win maybe. But 11 kills in a second place, definitely good. They're going to be able to get themselves 18 points right there as well. And go further up that leaderboards. Sitting probably around 32 or so points. So they'll be in the top 5 for sure. I'd say Ackman's team are definitely in the top 5 or maybe just outside of it after that performance, depending on how well everyone else did. As we look onto the scoreboard, we can see Icons had a very good performance there too with 18 kills in a 3rd place finish. They're going to be able to guarantee themselves 23 points. And they're actually, wow, Icons had a bad first game, didn't they? So they're going to be on the leaderboards, but I don't know if they'll be in the top 5 after that because of their terrible first game. Fizz Esports, couple of kills, 8 kills with a 4th place finish. That's going to get them 12 points. They're going to go up to about 39. So Ackman's team are going to be trailing them now. They're going to be right behind them here. So that's going to be a sight to behold going into game number 3. Redmond, they were our previous number 1 team. I would say they're still probably there. They've got 10 kills for that game, finishing in 5th. That's going to get them 13 points. They're going to be sitting at 45, so they're definitely still up there at the tippity top of the mountain in terms of overall scoring. And they're averaging about 22.5 points a game. As we go further down this leaderboard, however, we can see the other A1 roster. Team number 10, also known as Fury, they finished in 6th place with a couple of kills. Not too many. They got 8 kills with a 6th place finish. That's going to get them 10 total points. So nothing really crazy going on there. As we go down the list, you can see EE died a little bit earlier than that. They did get a couple of more kills there as well. So they're probably, I wouldn't say that they're in the top 5 at all. I would say Ackman's team just pushed themselves right into the top 5 after that performance. The question is, where is Risen? Risen died very early on, right? Where are they? Oh dear, where are Risen? Can anyone see? Oh, there they are, 20th with 1 kill. Risen are probably going to go out of the top 10 here, if I had to guess, and just collapse straight off the leaderboards. They might stay in 10th position, but that's a very bad performance. Along with MD Fent, they also had a bad performance too. No placement points, but 7 points just off kills alone. Valorita obviously getting eliminated first, and a lot of these teams that died early on don't have any points, so I doubt they're going to make it into the global finals, unfortunately. Valor having a disastrous first 2 games. We can see Low Texas team did die in 14th place, but they did get a couple of kills there as well. It's looking like a 10 kill performance from them. Whether or not this is going to be enough to keep them up close to the leaderboard, it's up for debate, chat. It's up for debate. They were 10th place after the first game. Will they be able to stay in the top 10? Maybe with 10 points. They were 10th place with 7 points before, so I would assume they'll be able to stay in the top 10, which will qualify them for the regional or the global sudden death qualifiers, but won't qualify them straight into the finals here. Inner Legendary got into 10th place. That's going to give them 6 points if you include their kills in that. Inner Legendary were 3rd place after the first game. So a lot of the teams that did well in that first game kind of dropped off there, except for Red Moon and, of course, FaZe Esports. Those guys did a dominant performance. The other team I want to look for is Top 1. Okay, Top 1 finished in 9th. They got actually quite a few kills here as well. 9 kills total with a 9th place spot is going to give them 11 points. So they're going to go up to 28 total points, and they should still be in that top 5 area, probably in 5th place if I had to guess. Good performance there from Ackman's team. Slayer's team, also good stuff as well. We'll get into game number 3 here in just a second. Remember, there's 5 games for this regional finals, chat. If you're new around here, make sure to follow and subscribe if you haven't already. We're doing these tournament regionals throughout the entirety of March, and then the global finals will be held sometime in April, which will have all of the best teams from every single regional go up against each other in one final $15,000 grand prize. The total pricing for these events is $25,000, not including the viewership prize pools that we're having on the back end, which is about $2,000 for the regionals, and then we'll probably add something in there for the global finals as well for the creators that bring in the most viewership, because that's what we love to see. We love to see people enjoying the Battle Royale esports theme, because it basically did not exist until we hosted those $10,000 tournaments last summer. And what's up, Bryson? How you doing, man? Welcome to the stream. Appreciate you. Good performance here from the Iranians, and also great performance here from the European teams, especially German teams. The German teams seem to be doing very, very well. And what's up, Derp? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Appreciate you. Yeah, Rebar has been doing pretty decent here with Inner Legendary, for sure. And I'm going to go ahead and get the scoreboard updated for you guys, as Nan and the team have gotten it done very quickly. Very, very quickly. So we'll see where everyone is on the scoreboard just before we get into game number 3, chat. That was a very quick update, wasn't it, chat? Very quick update indeed. For some reason, my live stream got restricted. I don't know why, but if you want to help me out, just spam the likes, comment in the chat on TikTok. I don't know why it got restricted there for no reason, but we're back anyway. Talking about the scoreboard, we see Redmond up at the tippity top with 45 total points. FaZe Esports follows them closely here with 39. AMK has 32. Ackman's team have shot right up into the top 5 with 30 total points at 4th place. And then top 1 are sitting at 5th place position with 28 points. Slowly, right behind them, I should say, is MW Icon and Inner Legendary. So the top 7 teams are right beside each other. I would say that the top from 2nd to 7th, anything could happen in these last couple of games. I feel like Redmond, if they just play consistently, they'll definitely stay in the top 5 and they'll definitely qualify. They might not be in first, but just play it consistent. Do what they did in that second game, and they'll get into the finals for sure. But I don't think Ackman's team want to do that, sitting at 4th spot right now. They either want to come first, or they don't even want to be here. So they're going to go and rush all of the teams, as we've seen in previous games, up until the end zone, where they play more so for placement points. Ackman, my lovely little Olosho. Further down the list, you can see A1 with 17 points, MD Fent with 17, and A1 Kings with 16. So 2 A1 teams up on the leaderboard, but unfortunately none of them are in the top 5 to qualify into the global finals. They're only making it into this regional finals here. W commentary, thank you very much, Felipe. I've never seen you in the chat before, so welcome to the stream over on TikTok. What do you mean, Ferg, bro? I'm just saying it how it is, brother. I'm just saying it how it is.
The match is about to start.
And Ackman's team have 30 points, not 38. Ackman's team have 30. There's just a 0. I think we discussed actually changing that, Madman. Can we get the font for the numbers changed so that it doesn't look like a 38? Because we get that every single event. People asking, why does it say 38 and not 30? I think it even confused me in one of the tournaments as well. So we'll make sure to change that font for sure. We need to get that out of here. That happens too often. Too often, brisket. Alright, Mandan sus on one of the teams. Okay, we've got team number 6 all to stream their POVs. Chat. Team number 6 all to stream their POVs right now. That would be FaZe Esports. The FaZe Esports have been instructed to stream all of their POVs. Like I said before, we want the highest level of integrity inside of these tournaments, which is why we don't let hackers or any kind of cheaters into the events. And they've been suspicious of Team 6, so they're going to watch FaZe Esports for now, see what they're up to. They've got their hand cams on, ready to be watched, chat, which is great for them to be able to do so. Thank you very much, FaZe Esports, for allowing us to watch your hand cams and also your gameplay from the Discord. Speaking of great game, speaking of great teams, though, Ackman deciding they're gonna drop Ski Town here. Who's with them? Is that? It's Yan up there. Okay, this team, I'm not gonna say they're easy pickings, but they can definitely wipe this team off the spawn. But however, it looks like Inner Legendary is actually getting wiped off the spawn here. from the start. Oh no, Matador, the last player alive for this team. It's MD taking them down here. No kills on the board for this game. Inner Legendary have already been taken out from the top 5 spot after game number 2. All down to Matador here. They're over by Heat. None of his teammates are back except Rasari. Not good. This is bad for them. However, Senior J gets knocked here. Oh no. Ackman's team now in a 4v3 situation, as one of the players from Ackman have been knocked in full kill. Senior J gets eliminated. And now it's down on to Ackman and the boys. A team that shouldn't be able to do this, that shouldn't be able to wipe Ackman's roster. Finally a knock comes in from King Wrath here. Lovely jubbly onto Morphe. Now a 3v3 situation. It's tied, 1 apiece. Shots go down. Oh, defender comes through. Not able to get that knock. Cluster bomb is in as well. Where are your teammates right now, King Wrath? Ackman, a little bit too far away. SMRS goes through the building. Doesn't hit, however. Claude, now looking for the third angle as Ackman takes back. King Wrath takes the front and Claude takes the side left. He's been spotted from up top. Anika has spotted him. King Wrath up here close and personal against Sparta. Rotating back. Not going to take the fight just yet. But it looks like Partita could do something as Claude and King Wrath are going in for Sparta. They need to rush up there. Do they have a smoke bomber? They don't, so they can't see him right now. Ackman's also over here. They do know that one of their players are in and around that house. They need to make something happen here. They could easily push that house and take him down in a 1v3 situation as one of their players do land in. Now it's a 4v3 in favor of Jan. King Wrath has spotted Morphe again. Let's go down, not able to land enough to get that knock. If Raph loses this now, it would be detrimental to the health of the team. Oh my god, the movement's coming through and Raph is in a terrible situation here. This is not a good situation for their entire team to be in. Senior J finally coming back through in the revive flight. They got his tags back. I'm surprised this is taking as long as it is. I really thought that Ackman's team would be able to just wipe Jan off the board. SMRS comes through. Not a good SMRS, but luckily King Wrath is able to take him down. QQ9 and the SMRS from Ackman. Nika still holding his high ground here. Arda and Nora, the people up top, are up top of that building. But look, Panika's way further up than them. Claude knows that there's somebody in this house. He's going for the push here. Looking for loot as well. No kills coming through from Claude. As of yet, but 2 kills from the team. Is that Sparta still camping in there? It is. What does Sparta have where he feels confident enough to camp in there? It's gotta be a shotgun, right? It's gotta be a shotty. Oh, accidentally clicked off, but we'll see. King Wrath follows him up. Sparta's gonna get eliminated here. Yes, he is. See you later, Alligator Sparta. Now only 2 teams alive for that Jan roster. 3 kills on the board here from A1, aka the Broski Ackman's team. So many different A1 players here in this competition for the regional finals of EU and Middle East. Other teams that are getting kills though is AMK. They're able to get quite a lot off the bat as well. 3 kills on the board too. The last player from that team is actually going to rotate away from them. We'll hop on, see where Lotex landed. Oh, they're over by Sakura. No teams around them, but it looks like Sweet Dreams has been eliminated here as well. Where are you, Sweet Dreams? Oh dear, it's going to be Icons. They've got 4 kills straight off the bat though. They're sitting in New Vision City, but they're in and around a different team here. It's number 6. Insolence is invisible for me for some reason. Artal's going to get knocked here as well. That brings him up to 5 kills at the start of this game. We'll open up the map here, and they have a lot of traveling left to do. There's still 1 player around them, but I don't know where he is. Do you? Oh, spotted. Solo, rotating away. Wants to go around and up to get those tags. He is outside of the zone, though. The zone doesn't really hit for too much damage here as Sweet Dreams comes back in as well. Through the revive flight. We'll hop on over to Risen Gaming, as they've got 3 kills on the board now. And it looks like Ackman's team are in another fight here with Top 1. Top 1 shooting at Claude from behind. Not a good spot for him to be in. Fight out in the open here. Uza gets eliminated fully. Unfortunately, Ackman is knocked. So is Senior J. And now it's all down to Claude to stay alive. I'm not going to watch him try and stay alive here as they don't want anyone to stream snipe him. But Claude, it all comes down to you here, ladies and gentlemen. All comes down to him. He's got no plates either. Bad spot for him to be in as a ball boss is also in a tough spot. He gets fully eliminated here. This was just where they were fighting before. Spots Jan, gets Morphe down. Ican looking for another. It's going to be Noy on top. Ooh, lovely bit of movement right here. Lovely jubbly from Ken with the snowboard technique. Getting right through the window, using the jump. 6 kills on the board here for this team. It's finally time we see them fragging out. We have not seen them fragging this tournament so far. And are legendary, able to get their whole team back after a terrible first start. Only 1 kill though. These guys have been playing a little bit slow in game 2 and 3. Not good to see if you're an Iranian fan of Rebar. Redman supposedly also in a battle over at launch base. It looks like it's Bella Chow. Bella Chow's a team we haven't seen too much of today either. We're going to rotate away from it as they've spotted A1 on top of that hill. Ames is a little bit closer than that though, and another team are around them as well. It's Risen Andrian. Oh, they've spotted him. Surely they've seen him right there. Oh, see you later, Andrian. Gone but not forgotten. That's the last player on his team alive. His team has been eliminated. Kuza comes back through the revive flight, and it looks like Akman's team are still not back in this, except for Raf and Claude. Raf wants to get his teammates tags. He can't get on top of that rock for some reason. Not sure why. He has a sniper in hand. He probably could get a knock here if he headshotted somebody.
Airdrop incoming.
Weirdly enough, using the HVK, I think a third party's coming through here onto that team. I wonder who it is. Who is that? Ah, it's a Bull Boss and Risen over trying to get something happening here against Top 1. Top 1 are 5th place so far, which is this team. Speaking of teams that are in the money, let's look at FaZe Esports. These guys were asked to hand cam this game. They were asked to share their screens on Discord because the way they were approaching fights was a little bit suspicious, but hopefully they are A-okay and they get the approval for this tournament. As Necro is also in a fight from Slayer's AMK roster. Cluster Strike is inbound. I'm not sure who they're against right here. We'll have to stop and see. Oh dear, it's Icons. I would get out of that situation as fast as possible. Inner Matador's also around here for some reason. What the hell is going on here? You got 3 of the best teams right beside each other. Uh-oh, Rezox doesn't see him. Matador stays alive for now. Gets out of that situation barely. Barely getting out. Rezox is trying to follow him around and he's gonna die. Oh my god, he's one shot. There's no way Matador stays alive any longer than he has to. He's not the last guy alive in his team, but he is gonna die here and leave Rebar to it. Where's Rebar though? Ah, he's far away, so he's good to survive for a little bit longer as EE are getting landed on by a Bull Boss team. Risen Gaming. They've been spotted. Insomnia has been knocked, but it looks like RMS is probably gonna die here as well. Unless he shotguns through that wall, he's not gonna be able to do so. The shot doesn't come through the window. And Hypno's gonna challenge him from above. Oh, there we go. Hypno gets killed. EE, showing why they're a good mechanical team. Sticking together here now instead of splitting up. Solid performance here from them. I can't able to get Insomnia down, but the revive flight is here. RMS knows that there's players inside of there. Gonna shoot straight at him. Oh, this is bad for them. They're gonna get targeted from 2 different angles, and I don't think EE are gonna do anything about it. Can text them down. And now 10 kills on the board for Risen Gaming. Phenomenal performance from them, chat. Yes, indeedly. Indeedly-ocious, chat. As for now, I'm going to give my voice a little bit of a break. We'll hop on board with somebody else who's in a fight, and I'll play a little bit of background music because I need to frickin' clear my throat with some water. What's Ackman's team up to? They got their whole team back.
Airdrop incoming.
Alrighty. 4 kills on the board here for Ackman's team. They're going outside of the zone because they need loot, as that next zone is about to show with it collapsing in. We can see that Slayer's team are also still alive here, but they only have 2 players left up with only 4 kills. So a bad performance from both of these teams. Necro has been killed entirely. He cannot get rezzed back into this game. It looks like A1 are rotating around. It is A1 Low-Tech's roster. And it looks like A1 Kings are right in front of them as well. Can they land some shots on them? Not looking likely. They have been spotted. Oh. They have been spotted indeed. They're not going to be able to land any shots. They're too far away for now. Let's see where this next zone goes to decide where I would go in it. Redmond's still alive. These guys have been comfortably #1 the entire tournament. And they're still #1 right now. I see Slayer over there. What are you up to? They got 3 other players back, but like I said... Oh, wait. It said that he couldn't get revived a second ago, and now he's back? Activision, what is this? What is this, buddy? A big bunch of fugazi, chat. They lied to me. Alarida's team are actually all alive, which is good to see. They've died early on the first 2 games, so game number 3, they're finally going to make it, hopefully, into the end game. 18 teams still alive in this tiny zone. Oh my god, bus station. Underground and bus station is the best spot. I'm telling you right now. Underground and bus station, best spot to stay alive. If you want to stay alive for as long as possible, just go underground, bro. Have 2 people watch each way. Set up your stuff to where as soon as somebody comes in, you just explode them. And you're gonna be good to go. Alarita. Nobody around him. Also, nobody around that team either. Top 1, where are you guys at? Not a lot of fights happening here. Let's open up this zone. There's a lot of people right beside each other, but they're not taking the fights. 18 teams still alive. 65 players in this game, chat. None of them are in the central of the zone. No central zone teams so far. Gan seem to be in a fight, and so does Loading. Oh dear. Now only down to 1 player. It's all down to Neck. They don't have a lot of kills here. The disbandment of Akman's OG roster has seemed to be a failure for all of these teams that used to be on it so far, as none of them have been dominant. In fact, Redmond being the most dominant team is quite surprising, along with FaZe Esports, because Redmond were kind of relatively known, at least in my eyes, as being quite a reserved roster that didn't get a lot of kills. They just kind of placed high. I thought somebody was ringing me because my desk vibrated, but I'm not that popular, chat. I know a lot of people want me to watch Icons, so I'm going to see what they're up to here with 12 kills on the board. They are doing solid work in game number 3. They've spotted Inner Legendary right in front of them, and it looks like COD is also getting kills on that scoreboard. Oh, Dr. Stop takes down Slark from Ultra. And Eric is still alive for a period of time, but I think he's going to die right here. Yes, he is. Ryzox picks him off. 13 kills on the board here from Icons. This is a phenomenal performance. But now they have to go against Inner Legendary. Matador is in that roster, and he's one of the best players in the entire world, not just this region. He was so good, in fact, that people thought he was hacking in one of the last events. But he did have a hand cam on for us to see. Senior J able to get a pick onto Supra. It looks like Icons are going to rotate away from this. Like I said before, the best spot in zone is underneath bus station if you want to stay alive. You won't get many kills doing that strategy, but at least you'll stay alive. If you're trying to go for consistent points and make it into the finals. There is, of course, a lot of money on the line here for this regional finals, not even the global finals. There's money on the line for every single regional finals, and then, like I said, going in and under bus station is the best way to survive. These guys have a lot of kills. They don't need any more. What they need now is placement points. And if they get this next zone, which is about to show here, they are going to be in the best spot for the final area of this game 3. We'll wait for it to happen. Let's see where this next zone goes while we watch Icons stay down below. Necro gets eliminated. Unfortunately, I think that Slayer's team fully out. As players are trying to take underneath the bus station right now. Never mind, AMK are still alive. Number 6 has been in this situation before against a solid team, and they are able to get their player out for now. But it looks like Yama's trying to get that pick. Not going to happen. The next zone is shown, and it is not bus station. Unfortunately, Icons need to rotate out of there through the back way because they'll not be able to go through the way of number 6. If they are watching it, AMK is going to get knocked here as well. And now it's all down to Slayer coming through on the revive flight. Bad spot for him to be in. Very bad spot. Last player alive in his team, and Wolf's the last player alive in Lowtex's team. Both of these rosters are struggling. They've got the best players from the region, but they're not performing well. And like I said before, the old Akman team split apart. They disbanded. And every one of them is struggling now. as Ackman's team does have 10 kills. They're definitely performing the best out of any of them.
Airdrop
10 kills,
incoming.
about to get some placement points as well. They've spotted somebody over on the left-hand side. Did they see him? I'm not sure. Ackman is watching them. Yes, he has spotted him finally. Tries to land the snipe, not able to do so. Cluster goes down. The strike is in, and Trix is rotating out of that situation entirely. They want this spot because the next zone is here. Trix has been spotted again. He's going to move away, but I think where they are might be able to be in the zone. Yeah, I think they might be able to hold this spot for the zone. We'll see. It's going to be a close call.
Safe zone is collapsing.
But even if it's not, they have a little ridge in front of them anyway that they can hold. But it looks like they've been spotted by icons. Never mind, they spot icons without being spotted by them, and none of the shots are going to land here, and that's a bad snipe from all of their players. Bella Chow are still alive as well. We haven't seen too much from these guys either, but Slayer may have been spotted here by them, and he's going to die outside of the zone in 12th position. Terrible, terrible play from AMK here. They do awful. Now in a 4v4 battle, it's Bella Chow versus one of the A1 rosters. I believe that's Fury. As they move into the zone. See you later, Alligator. Bella Chow get eliminated from Icons. Icons now in a little bit of a fight here against Fury. But don't forget, Ackman's team are over on the other side of this hill here, along with a couple of others. Wolf staying alive for Team Low-Techs. Now everyone that's in this game and up gets 2 points for placement. As we're going to hop on over to Ackman's team, see what they're up to. They're not up to much. They seem to have a very good position in the zone, so we'll go over to A1. A1 Kings here looking for kills. NR6 solo does get eliminated. And it looks like Low-Tech's team A1 Wolf is still up, but he's going to die here. If I had to guess, they're going to rush him out of this. Yep, there we go. Low-Tech's team now fully eliminated from this game. Shots go down from Fury as well as they rotate into the zone. Ackman takes down 2 of Icons, and they're fully out with a cluster strike. Ackman's team doing a lot of good work here. They might be able to win back-to-back. Claude comes through, gets the kill onto Maniac. 14 kills on the board here for Team Ackman.
Chip terminal is almost ready.
A very impressive performance. Definitely one of the best comp players in the world. And I would argue that's the only thing that matters when it comes to arguing who is the best player. All that matters is competitive esports, not clips. Anyone can clip a bot. You've seen what I've posted in the last couple of weeks. Me clipping bots, and people actually thought it was real. A lot of people do it. But this is where the main good players play here. As we're looking at King Raph trying to make a play here. Not able to do so as A1 Kings get out of that situation. And it looks like Ackman's team are going to get flanked from behind here. They're going to be in a little bit of a pinch spot. As there's only 3 teams alive. All 3 teams have 3 or 4 players alive here. Let me check. They all have 4 players alive. It's literally a redo of last game. Smoke bombers are everywhere. Cluster strikes are everywhere. Teams are rotating around the entire zone here. A1 Kings, Ackman's team, and Fury. Cluster strike comes in from Ackman. He's able to stay alive for a little bit longer. Will it come down and hit any of them? Antu gets knocked from Senior J. Senior J's able to get the full kill. Serena is also taking damage here. King Raph takes him down, and the Hellboy's also going to get knocked from a different team. A1 Kings are going to be eliminated first, and now it's a 4v4 against Ackman and the other roster of Fury. Defender goes in. It looks like Imp's going to get eradicated right there. Holy Jesus. Claude, unfortunately, loses one of his players. Senior J gets knocked. A1 Massa still alive somehow here. I don't understand how he's still up, because the other team has 2 alive. How has Massa not been spotted? It's a 4v2v1. Ackman's team obviously got 4 alive. Massa just trying to stay up for a little bit longer. Cluster strike goes on top of him. No hits, unfortunately. Massa finally gets killed by Ackman from the side. 17 kills and a win. It's coming through right now when they win this game. Believer and Exy could die, and it could turn it into a 19-kill win as Believer gets shot from the side, and Exy is going to be the last alive, but that's not going to come through for him, as Ackman's team take 2 games in a row in this regional finals from Europe and Middle East with a 19-kill win, 29-point performance. Solid game from them, and I think that's going to skyrocket them right up into the lead. They're going to be very closely alongside Redmond here with that performance, up to 59 total points. W from Ackman there and his team. We've got Claude, Senior J, King Raph, and Ackman himself. How many kills did they get? Yep, 19 in a first place finish, 29 points like we thought, 59 points total from the team. 14 points or 14 kills coming through with a 21-point performance here for team number 10. Here, I believe that is Fury. Very good from them. It is indeed Fury. They're from Germany, France, and Iran. Finishing in at third place, we've got A1 Kings. They did get quite a lot of kills right there with 11 kills in the third place finish. That's going to give them a solid amount of points, being 16 total for that game. Varsity dropped out pretty well there in terms of placement, but terrible in terms of kills. Inner Legendary made it a little bit further on in this game, but still lackluster amount of kills with Matador low-key carrying. He's always getting a lot of kills. We've seen 8 points for kills here. Along with a 5th place position is going to get them 11 total points for that game. Going further down, 6th place, we can see Icons. They did get quite a lot more kills. They got 15 total kills with 2 points for placement. It's going to give them 17 points total. Icons are probably going to go into the top 5 position off of that. They were 6th at the start of this game, so they're doing very good. Logstex's team unfortunately fell quite early on here as well. 7th place. Going to get themselves some placement points, but unfortunately only 7 points for that game total. They're known just as A1, and that's going to get them up to 24 total points, so they're not going to be in the top 5, unfortunately. They might not even make it into the global finals, as that's game number 3 over with, and we're about to get into game number 4. Redmond survived decently there. Like I said, all they need to really do to qualify is stay consistent. They're going to get 2 points for placement. They're also going to get, I believe, 8 points for kills, which gives them 10 points for that game, bringing them up to 55, which means Akman's team have now passed them in the leaderboard, and they are up to 1st place total, with Redmond slowly getting points compared to Akman's team's dominant performance. Going down the list again, you can see AMK died very early on here. No placement points for them. Only some kill points with 4 coming in the way of AMK. They will only be going up to 36 total points off of that game. And as we go further and further down this leaderboard here, you can see that Risen got a lot of kills that match for how lowly they placed. They only are able to get 10 total points for that game, and they aren't in the current leaderboards. I don't know if they'll skyrocket themselves into the top 10. I would assume with that performance they will. But we just glanced over Ultra there. They actually finished in 15th place with 9 total points. Ultra, also a team that usually do pretty good, but aren't in the leaderboards currently. They could be in it after that game. EE had a terrible performance with only 3 kills. FaZe Esports getting 5 kills. They're able to push themselves up to 44 total points, so they're still in the top 5, but that was a bad performance from them, especially considering we looked at their hand cams and they were screen sharing. So I wonder, is there a reason why they performed bad that game, or if it's just by chance? Either way, chat, if you're on the main YouTube stream, I'm going to talk a little bit again about the rule set. We have 1 point per kill. If you finish 1st place, you get 10 points. 2nd place is 7 points. 3rd place is 5 points. 4th place is 4 points. 5th place is 3 points. And 6th to 10th is 2 points per placement. The only things that are banned in this are teaming up Jackals and Tanks along with the Medic class. There's 5 games. They're all on Isolated. And the teams in this regional are Europe and the Middle East, a total of 25 teams. The prize pool is split as follows: 2,500 for this regional. We got 1,000 for the 1st place, 600 for 2nd, 400 for 3rd, 300 for 4th, and 5th place gets 200. Points per kill are 1, like I said before. We'll go back to the main screen. If you're watching on any other platform, you didn't get to see the graphic, but at least I let you know what was up. We're getting ready to start game number 4 here, chat, as we wait for the current standings to be updated. And sent me a different font now. We're going to change the font for the scoreboard so that people don't get confused between 30 and 38. The 8 just kind of looks like a 0. Why is Medic banned? Because too many teams were camping outside of the zone for placement points, and it meant that teams that actually worked together and had good teamwork weren't getting highly placed. Which is not what we want. We don't want people just sitting outside of the zone camping for placements when there are other teams fighting in the zone. Africa region is next week on Unity Franklin. If you want to participate in that, all you need to do is join my Discord server, be a follower or a subscriber on TikTok and YouTube. There's about 184,000 people inside of the Discord already, so if you want to get into one of those qualifiers for the Africa regional, make sure to do it before Monday starts. Run a tournament in Oz for Oz in New Zealand servers. Unfortunately, that's just too small of a region, crash out, but those countries can play in the Asia Regional, which will be hosted not next week, but the week after. The week after next will be when the Asia Regional is on. So if you want to play in that, you're more than welcome to do so from Australia and New Zealand. NA server will be playing next week alongside Africa. The Americas, North and South, are playing in the same regional. Interlegendary are doing okay, yeah. They're doing all right. Not like a really good performance from them, but as for now, however, I'm going to go ahead and update the scoreboards because we've just got the updated scoreboard back to me. It'll first be updated over on YouTube. And then I will update it on to TikTok chat. Solid games coming through here from Ackman's team. I'm very surprised from Ackman. I didn't know if he would perform as good with a completely different roster, but here we are. He has played with these guys before, of course. It has been updated on your screen right now. We can see Ackman is in the lead with 59 total points. Redman have 55 total points. Biz Esports have 44 total points. Icon go in tied at 4th with also 44 points. Shortly behind them is Top 1 with 42. So the top 5 teams are very, very dominant. I would say Interlegendary are right behind them, along with Fury and AMK. Even A1 Kings. I would say from 3rd to 9th is all up for grabs. You could finish 3rd or you could finish 9th for all of those players because there's only 12 points in it. When we go to the top teams like Redman and Ackman, those guys are kind of... They're in the clear. I think they're going to qualify no matter what. Hopefully, fingers crossed, unless they die without any points off the start here. But a great performance from Ackman and Redman so far in this competition. As Slayer's team are struggling a little bit here with their dominance if they've fallen out of the global finals. The top 5 teams go to the global finals. The 6th through 10th team go to the global sudden death qualifiers. 5 teams from each region will go to the sudden death qualifiers, and then we'll pick 5 standout teams to go into the sudden death qualifiers with the remaining 5 slots for the 25 team regional qualifiers for that global event, which will be held in April. So, well, we'll hop on board here and see what FaZe Esports are up to as they're struggling off the start. It looks like they're in a fight against Redman, interestingly enough, as AIM is going to take down Skywalker. They've lost 2 of their players straight off the bat here. Redman looking really good. A force to be reckoned with here as Hax barely stays alive for now. And he's going to die as well. Gasparuski able to take him down. Redman, solid performance from them off the bat. Only one of their players have been knocked. And Skywalker should die here as well. Drance, the last alive for his team. He's going to rotate out of that situation entirely. 3 kills coming in the way of Redman off the bat. Let's see what Ackman's team are up to. They're going to be right behind them now in total points. 58 points in the board from them. Ackman's team not close to anyone. Looks like nobody landed near them. Oh, wow. Are they split up? They are. They're getting the whole of Ski Town and Dormitory to loot. Plus, they have the zone and a helicopter to get into zone. So they're going to be set up nicely for the end of this game. Slayer's team finally getting a wipe. I think that would probably be Ballerita's team that they knocked out. No, it's not. Ballerita are not landing Harbor anymore. Where did they land? They landed downtown. Interesting. They're not landing Harbor anymore. I thought Slayer's team landed on them to get some easy kills, but Ballerita's team are not going there anymore. Ballerita's team are the worst team that got auto-qualified just because Valor is such a big creator. You just have not been performing well at all here, chat. Haven't been performing well whatsoever. Going over to Low Tex's team. They've got a helicopter, but no kills on board. And it looks like 4K's team have also been destroyed in these regional finals so far. As Legend is struggling to stay alive here. He might die here. He's one shot. This is... Oh my god. Barely getting away from that. I can see footsteps here. Oh, it's Varsity chasing after him. I can't believe he stayed alive this long. He has 2 of his teammates coming back in a revive flight right here. Legend struggling to stay alive, but he is up for now. Shots come in from behind. Legend still needs to stay alive for a little bit longer. How much time is it going to be? How much longer do you need to stay alive? His teammates are finally back, and now he dies. Good job clutching that. Redman's still alive with all 4 of their players up. Looks like they're camping the tags. Oh, FaZe. And FaZe were 3rd. So they're going to drop down significantly if the tags are camped here, especially since they're in the zone anyway. They don't really have a reason to move out of there. They can just camp them all day long. Going over to Icons now. They're in a fight as well against what I can only assume is Fury. Razorx has spotted him. He spotted another player right there as well. I don't know why I didn't take that fight. He could have taken him down. Lost a round out of ammo or something, chat. Bad stuff from him. Probably could have taken down a second player here, but he gets healed up, and now he's going to go for it. Shots are going to come through. Oh, able to knock another. He's going to die, unfortunately, not quick enough. And now it's all down to Yama. It's a 1v2 situation. He's getting shot from the side, and they are eliminated entirely. Icons are out. They just got into the top 5, and now they're going to be taken out of the top 5 after that terrible performance from them. Speaking of top 5s, however, Inner Legendary are trying to go into it. They're just barely outside of it with 38 total points. Icons are in 44, so they might take over them this game. They may take them down. Ladies and gentlemen. Looks like Risen are also up. 4 kills on the board from them as well. We don't see them on the leaderboard so far. They're not even in the top 10, but I would love to see them make it into the global finals because they are definitely a formidable team to go against. Good fighting, but some of their decision making has been lackluster to say the least. Wonton is a team I haven't seen much of, if at all, this tournament. They haven't done really anything. 3 kills on the board from them. They're not even making it into the global qualifier, let alone the finals. Ultra as well, per performance. But let's go and watch a team that has been doing a little bit better. Being Akman, currently in the lead. 0 kills for this game. They've looted Heat, Dormitory, and Ski Town, so these guys are fully looted, and now they're even going to get a loadout drop. They are chilling. As Exy from Fury falls outside the zone. Where are you, Exy? I must be blind. There he is. Ah, I see. He gets res. They're just trying to rotate into the next safe zone. Akman's team have the best spot here. They have the best loot, best rotation. They've got 2 choppers. They have nothing to worry about. All 4 of their players are alive. The only thing that's struggling here is their kill count, but that's because they went for a place that nobody else landed in.
Airdrop incoming.
Let's hop on over to Hellboy as he's in a fight against Legend. He did take him down. I believe that's 4K's team. Are they still alive here? They are. There's 2 players up. Using cars to their advantage. It looks like the next zone has been shown and nobody is inside of it. This is very lucky for Team Akman. They landed here and now they have the next zone. I would actually argue that they need to get the other chopper. If they take the other chopper as well, they can use it for rotations and split 2-2 on each chopper in case one of them gets exploded. But it looks like they're going to opt for the 1 chopper strat instead. Going to Dormitory. I like this spot. Good spot from them. Player has been knocked here, however. AMK in a little bit of a fight here against an A1 team. It looks like Lotex's A1 team. It is indeed. Shots go down. Slayer's been fully killed. Ooh, Nagdi gets clipped from Andrew. Straight to the head. Oh, dearie me. Lotex's team have the upper hand here for sure. It looks like they're rushing in. Oh, they are indeed. Lotex over to the side right here. Can Necro get away from him? He can for now. Rotates out. See you later, alligator. Yep, he's out of there. He's good to go. Lotex's team's still all alive. They've got all 4 up. Looking good. Ego fight indeed. Only 2 kills on the board here, as 4K's team got all of their players back, and it looks like A1 have just been destroyed by a bull boss. 8 kills from these guys. Finally, they're making a name for themselves as they pick up their 9th kill. 1 player left alive on that team, Massa. Rotating out of there. Are they in the next zone? Nope. They are not. A1 Hellboy gets full kill, but the kill is stolen from Varsity. Don't even know where that snipe came in from, chat. The snipe did come through. Alrighty. He's finally eliminated. 10 kills in the board finals for them at double digits. Good to see. Been a little bit disappointing watching them play so far, as Supra's actually got a kill as well on Team Ballerita. I want to see those guys perform well, but I just don't think Balor has really played enough Battle Royale to qualify for the global finals. Don't know if he's done it. He could still qualify for the global qualifiers, but the finals, too much of a stretch in my opinion, as they're going to go ahead and fight Risen here. They have been spotted. They jump out of the car pretty much instantly. See you later. Valor doesn't know how to jump out of a car, and they are going to get eliminated instantly from Risen. That was almost like an aimbot car explosion right there. Good job from Risen. Able to get 13 total kills, I believe, so far. Hopping on board with Redmond, though, we can see that they have 4, which is more than Ackman's team. They're actually tied with Ackman's team right now in total points because of these 4 kills. Oh dear, 4K's team struggling again. They did good in the qualifiers, but they're not doing good in the regional finals. The game plan has went out the window here, chat. As Legend's the last alive again, and he's got out of this situation for now. Guilty gets full killed. See you later, alligator. Let's hop on and see what Ackman's team are up to. Just trying to stay alive. This is going to be a low kill game performance if I do say so myself. Wow, what a snipe. I can't even see that guy. If they kill that guy, it would be insane. Who even is that? I'm curious who that is. Anyone going to land a kill shot snipe up there? I don't know. Ooh, it's Ultra and also Low Texas team are going around from behind here. Interesting. A little bit of third-party action coming through. The nades come up, but they don't land any of them. That's Ultra just trying to stay alive. Ackman's team still sniping over at them. I don't think they've spotted Low Tex's roster. They're just looking at Ultra for now. Oh, they've spotted him. Let's go down. That's Eric. Eric has been knocked. He's the Holy Father skin. Shots even going down even more. But unfortunately, Demure's going to take down Sleuth. And now Low Tex's team are in a little bit of a bad spot here up on top. As we'll hop onto his POV. They could res him. They could definitely res Andrew. But with Ackman's team sniping from the side, it might be ooh, quite risky. Ackman's team able to take down one of them there as well from the side. With an SMRS. Oh, they're pushing up. Ackman's team are going for this fight here. They still don't have any kills, and they're able to take down Wee Wee with that SMRS from the side. This is going to be a fight. It's going to be a 3v4 as well, as Low Texas team have lost one of their teammates already, Zluth, in that fight. Now they're fighting over the loadout drop. They've been able to get it. They have 2 loadout drops now, Team Ackman. And a good spot in the zone as Claude has decided to hold the roof of where they were before. They need to rotate into the next zone, however, as it looks like there's another team already in there. Low Texas team get all of their players back up and alive. Low Tex unfortunately struggling today with his new roster. A Bull Boss has also been struggling up until this game with 15 kills on the board. These guys are doing phenomenal. 90. Oh, 89. Almost killed him. Only got the crack, though. On top of this hill. This is actually a good spot for them to watch rotators into the zone. But it looks like there's a fight happening behind them. And is that Inner behind them? Nope, Inner are in front of them, but they're still in a fight anyway. And it's Inner Legendary versus Redmond. Inner TB able to take down EM here. Kasperuski and Wright are rotating out of that. Nice snipe straight on his tiddly toes. Easy does it from Inner TB. 13 kills from this team. Inner Legendary needed this in order to qualify into the global finals, chat. They absolutely needed it. Ackman also in a little bit of a fight here. They're able to get their second kill on the board, and it looks like it's going to be the 0. These guys are going to get absolutely obliterated for camping inside of that building. That is such an easy building to use explosives to take apart it. More explosives coming in. Still not able to get a secondary knock here. Nades going through again. King Raph shooting through one way. Claude and Ackman on the other. They're just going to push in all at the same time. Push, 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 push. Senior gets one. King Raph gets the other. Senior gets the third. And I think that's going to be all she wrote for that team. See ya later, alligator. They unfortunately got obliterated there at the end. 6 kills now coming in the favor of Ackman's team. Good job to them, but hopping back on board with Inner Legendary, they've got 13 right now, and they're rotating into the zone. They're not too far away, but they could hold off that team that is behind them right now. Who is that? Who is the team? Is that Gasparuski and Co? Is that Redmond back here? Where are they? Where even are they? Oh, it is. There he is. Gasparuski. As expected, Gasparuski moving in from the zone. We've got right beside him, along with Slayer's team already in the zone. Now, Inner Legendary have a big fight to take here. They need to take down AMK Slayer's roster. as they've rotated into the zone quite well here. 13 kills on the board will be a phenomenal performance for them to skyrocket up this leaderboard, but they need to take down AMK. AMK rotate out of this situation entirely. Let's hop on board with them and see what they're up to. Yep, they're rotating crazily outside of the zone. They're going to the next one, and I can see Wonton Savage in front of one of their players here. He's going to get eliminated from Slayer straight off the bat, and it looks like Loading's actually holding his ground here against this other team, going for a play to get people off guard as they rotate in. 12 kills from Slayer's team, 6 kills from Ackman's team. Ultra are also in a fight as well, if I can find them on this leaderboard. There they are, 0 kills. 1 kill actually total from Ultra. Terrible performance from them. They seem to be falling quite early on here. Inner Legendary spotted Slark from Ultra. He's the last guy coming in from the zone this way. He's just trying to stay alive, and he stays alive for now. Shots are spotted on to Slayer. Not able to land it. Not able to land that one either. TB. Terrible performance here from him, as Neck is eliminated from MD. Oh, dearie me. Oh, nice snipe on the Slayer there from TB. Getting the shot finally, gets the confirmed kill. 16 kills on the board here from Inner Legendary. Phenomenal performance from them thus far. The top on the Risen, however, is there on the opposite side of the zone. The complete opposite side of the zone, trying to get into it, but it looks like Ackman's team are right in front of him. Oh, this is a tough spot for a balls to be in. Uses the smoke as cover. Ackman's team have the best spot in this zone by far. As you can see, they rotate properly into it. They do have zone control here on the ultimate high ground. The only kind of position that people can shoot them from is the Balls Risen's team. It looks like Varsity are coming over as well. It's only going to be HS this time, though, as Claude's able to take down a Balls. To get the full kill on him. Not sure if he got it. No, he doesn't. But they get down HS. There's a little bit of cover right there as Varsity move into the zone. Claude gets another. Can he get a third? Does go down. Not able to land them just yet. Almost lands that shot. Ooh, there we go. Straight to the dome. See you later, Alligator. One more player left for Varsity. Set camping behind the car now, but the cluster strike comes in and he's gonna die. Was Risen Game able to take that last kill away from Ackman's team. 9 kills on the board here for Team Ackman. They are in this zone, looking absolutely dominant. Hopping on board here with Low Texas team now, though. There's a team right below them. It's going to be MD Fent. Rocket goes around the outside of the house, but they're looking for this play. War Machine in hand. Going to do a lot of damage there with that, but Inner Ari is going to die far away from Zluth. They know that Right's inside of that house, but they just can't hit those shots. Inner Dr. Stop is right in front of them as well. They'll probably be able to kill him as they rotate as also. Oh, okay. Inner Legendary has been spotted along with Risen. Shots go down, able to land one. Andrew gets picked apart though as well, losing his armor. Zlus is also going to be trying to take down Inner Legendary here, as they're in a terrible spot. Bang! Shot gets landed. See you later, Alligator, as Dr. Stop gets a retaliation kill. Unfortunately, I think he's going to be the next person to die as the cluster bomb goes through. Zlus might be out of this situation entirely. Yes, he is. He gets full kill. The defender goes down. Andrew stays alive for now, but Dr. Stop gets that kill on the Zlus. Ackman still in the best position for this zone. They have the ultimate high ground as Low Tex kills Dr. Stop. Oh dear, Ackman's going to get shot from the side here. Can's able to take him down. And now it really all comes down to whether or not they get the next zone. And they do. They have the next zone again. Ackman's team might win 3 in a row here in this regional fight. 3 games in a row going over to Ackman's team is definitely a possibility. They spotted Low Texas team, but they already have cover here on this side. Right's going to die outside of the zone too. Senior J, 13 kills apiece. Low Texas is taking a lot of damage here. They need to throw a smoke bomber down. They get the smoke bomber down just in time, but it looks like Can's team from Risen are going to be shooting at them from the side here as well. And it's looking like a little bit of a redo. Senior J shoots through the smoke because he is the smoke bomber. Takes down Andrew. Andrew's going to get full kill stolen. Raph takes down Ken as well. And this is going to go in favor of Ackman's team once more, as Low Tex is the last alive on his team. Claude is spotted, but he's going to unfortunately destroy Low Tex, and Ackman's team take another game in a row for this regional finals. 3 games back to back, chat, with a brand new roster. Congratulations to Team Ackman for doing that. 17 kills and a win's going to guarantee him 27 points for that game. They've got 86 total points, so they're going to skyrocket up into the lead there. They did get a very good zone that game, but the other 2 games, I don't think they got that good of a zone. All of them are using the Artery skin. Good job from them. Solid performance. Love to see it. Let's pull up the scoreboard here as they got 17 kills in the win. Like I said, 86 total points for Team Ackman. 21 kills in a second place here is actually very good for Risen. They're going to skyrocket up into that leaderboard now for sure. They weren't even in the top 10 before this, but now they're definitely going to be in the top 10 after it. We can see Low Tech's team, unfortunately, falling in third place with 10 kills. That's still okay. That's 15 points. That'll get them up to about 39 points. I'm hoping they can have a good final game and get themselves into the global finals. If not, they'll still probably make the global qualifiers. Looking down again, we can see Team 8 finishes with 4 kills and 4th place, which is kind of disappointing, but Redmond, they already did good in the first couple of games. With that performance as well, they're going to get themselves about 8 points, which is going to put them up to 63 total points. And they should still be around 2nd or 3rd place for sure. Interlegendary, good performance from them too. They got 20 kills and a 5th place spot, which gives them 23 total points. 23 total points onto Interlegendary score will give them about 61 total points, which is good for Interlegendary. I think they're definitely in the top 5 after that game. We can see A1 struggled a little bit with their performance that game, but A1 Kings, I think, have potential to still qualify in this final game. With that amount of kills and those placements, they get 11 kills that match, or 11 points, sorry, that match, which means that they will go up to about 43 total points here, chat. So they're definitely still in contention to qualify into the global finals. If not, they will definitely go to the global qualifier. Players team fell quite early on this game. They didn't get any points for placement. They did get quite a lot of kills here, though. Able to secure themselves, I think, 14 total kills. Am I tripping? I think it's 13 total kills. It is 13 total kills. Let me see. Yep. Which is going to put them up a little bit more in total points. But unfortunately, I don't think they'll be able to get into the top 5 with that. They might squeeze their way in, but I doubt it because Icons are still above them in points, even though they dropped very early on. So I doubt that, chat. AMK are not in the finals just yet. Going further down this list, we can see where everyone else placed. The Fury roster actually did pretty good this game. They were in 7th place after last one. They got 13 kills as well. They're going to skyrocket themselves up, but not enough, in my opinion. As we go further down, you can see Icons did fall off quite early on here. 3 kills going to get them up to 47 total points, so they still should be, hopefully, in that top 5 spot. But as you can see, top 1 have dropped significantly here. They're able to get 6 points, and that's it. So they're going to be on 48. A lot of different teams are right up and at this top 5 area to qualify straight into the $15,000, $25,000 global championship that is up for grabs here, chat. We're about to get ready to go into game number 5, which is the 5th and final game, chat. The 5th and final game. Remember, the regional finals are 5 games, the regional qualifiers are 3 games, and the global finals will be 7 games, chat. 7 games in the global finals. Yes, and delicious. Ackman's team performing phenomenally. I honestly, chat, I'm gonna be like, I swear to God, in my head, because Ackman is not necessarily a fragger, right? He doesn't necessarily get the most amount of kills in his team. I was thinking in my head, like, is Slayer, Low-Tech's Loading, are those guys like kind of carrying him? Like, in the back of my head, I never said it on stream. I never mentioned it. All I did was give Ackman and his team praise. But in the back of my head, I was like, if he had a different team of like good players, would he be able to do this, or is he getting like helped? You know what I mean? I was questioning it. I never said it. But now, my questions are put to rest because he is still goated with a brand new roster. And he has been doing phenomenally with King Raph, Claude, and Senior J. I didn't think that King Raph was that good of a player. He's proved me wrong as well. Claude as well has proved me wrong. Senior J, I knew Senior J was a great player. We've seen him do phenomenal things in the past. And he was a duo with Loading for quite a bit as well. But he's a good player. I knew Senior J was good, but it's impressive. It's impressive from Ackman. I know I never said it. I've never said it. But I was thinking about it. Whether or not he could do it with a different team, and he's proved me wrong inside of my head. He's definitely doing it with a brand new roster here. Now the question is, was Slayer and all of the other guys being held up by Ackman's calls? I'm not sure. we'll see by the end of this game where everyone ends up landing, but you should see the brand new scoreboard on your screen right now. Ackman's team at the tippity top with 86 total points. Redman with 63. Inner Legendary have 61. And the 4th and 5th spot are definitely up for grabs. As, oh my god! From 4th all the way to 10th are within 7 points of each other. This region is highly competitive, chat. Dare I say the best region in the entire world for Battle Royale. They're the worst region for multiplayer, but they're the best region for BR, possibly. Well, we'll see it in the global finals this April. Either way, for now, 7 points is all that's in it for the last couple of teams to qualify inside of this regional finals. Remember, $25,000 total of prize pool up for grabs. If you want to compete in Africa, America, or the Asia regionals, make sure to join my Discord, discord.gg/FergFam. Follow, subscribe if you haven't already. And let's get into this 5th and final game. Superior performance here for Ackman. They had a bad first game, but after that, they've won every single game since. Literally have not lost a game. They just know what they're doing. They absolutely know what they're doing, chat. Very good performance from them. If you're just joining the stream, this is the 5th and final game for this tournament. I appreciate you guys all stopping by and watching to see who wins this regional for Europe and Middle East. It looks to me like it's a bit of a mixed bag. Europe is, of course, on top of the leaderboard, but the Middle Eastern teams like Inner Legendary and Risen Gaming are 3rd and 5th. So it's kind of mixed. I wouldn't say that Middle East are worse than EU, but I would say that the best team in this region is Ackman and Redman. Those two teams have been the best, and they are from Europe. However, will it end up like that, or will Inner Legendary take that 2nd place spot off of Redman and be right behind Ackman? It's yet to be seen. I am being wrong, but unfortunately, I am hosting a tournament, so I cannot pick up that phone call. I cannot pick up that phone call, chat. Either way, we're into our 5th and final game. Our 5th and final game, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Can Ackman's team savor that 1st place, or will somehow Redman get 23 more points than them in this final match? I doubt it. I doubt it sincerely. They would need to go on a crazy winning streak, and there's only 1 game left, so a streak is not possible. Final game, chat, here on Isolated today. 5 games. 4 games have been played so far. Remember, anyone that you're seeing of these teams in that top 10 have qualified for the global qualifiers. However, the top 5 are in the money, and they go straight to the global finals in April. The global qualifiers will be held after each regional finals is held, with the bottom 5 teams from 6th to 10th playing against each other, and then a couple of other teams as well in those global qualifiers. Try and get into the finals. Looks like Slayer's team are just chilling, going to Black Market. Nobody's landed anywhere near them, but it looks like EE are already in a fight here. Shots go down. They've landed Dormitory. Oh. See you later, Alligator. That team, I think, is wiped. Yes, they just clutched up. They killed the entirety of the team. EE are fighting for a spot in the global qualifiers. They won't be able to make it into the finals based off of this game, no matter how well they do. The global qualifier spot is still up for grabs for them. Whereas Risen are trying to get into the finals straight away here, chat. As Rocky's able to take down another player. Gets the knock here. There's 4 different teams that landed here, chat. 4 different teams have ended up landing on Dormitory. Interestingly enough, that was where Ackman's team landed earlier. Oh my god, what a shot. Through the smoke, able to take him down. See you later, Guilty. 5 kills here from EE off the bat, but unfortunately, they've lost 2 players as well. They need to get those guys back in revive flights. Oh my god. Oh, lovely jubbly. Oh, good job. Good boy, chat. Good boy. Rocky plays coming through with 4 kills off the drop. They might be able to make it into this qualifier position, chat. They might just do it. Icon's also up for grabs for a qualifier spot. They could also make it to the finals if they have a good game here. They do have 2 kills off the bat. I don't know why it's got me watching him in first person. We'll go back on to Risen. Oh no, Ken has been knocked here. RNS and Boss Hypno still alive though. Shots go down. Not able to land them. There we go. RMS takes down Tenta, and that team is eliminated. 2 teams have been gone
Your teammate
and
will return to the
eradicated
battle
off the
next
start
round
of
by
this
5.
game. Oh, hello, ball boss. Oh, nice little bit of movement right here. Love to see it. Good job from him. They've spotted Violence. Violent might get out of here. Oh, he uses the zipline to go up above him.
Chip terminal is
There's
almost
still
ready.
so many teams around this area in Dormitory. Look at this. There's still so many teams around it. It's ridiculous. So many people landed here. I wonder, did they land here because it was a good spot in the flight, or they thought the Agman's team was going to land here and they wanted to wipe them and get a clip for freaking TikTok? That's like always a question in the back of my head, like, where people land in this. Because I know there's a lot of people who, like, if they're not going to qualify, they're just going to land on the biggest team, clip them, and then post it on their TikTok and pretend that they're a better team than the team that actually won the event. It's a very popular thing to do. At least it was popular when I used to compete in Battle Royale. People would always land on me when they could not win the tournament or qualify. Bro. Interesting. If I do say so myself, it looks like a bull balls has been taken down here, and it's now all down to Ken and RMS. This boss Hippo is also getting shot from the side. He rotates out of that situation, but he's going to get knocked, and now it's only Ken alive. Risen need to stay alive here if they want to stand a chance to qualify straight to the global finals. My little scrum diddly-umptiouses. The global qualifiers will take place on the Friday. We're not sure what date will decide for the global finals because the end of Ramadan does happen in April. So we don't want to have it on the Eid Mubarak celebration. We're going to try and work it around that so that none of you guys need to play during Eid. Ken trying to stay alive for as long as possible. So it will probably be the weekend after or the weekend before that happens. If you're taking part in Ramadan, I feel for you right now. But listen, you'll be able to eat in a couple of hours, so don't you worry too much. As Ken's able to get back, one of his teammates will hop on over to EE. They've got 13 kills. This is what they needed in order to qualify for the global finals. Not only the global finals, I'm not too sure what their total points are right now, but they might even make it into the finals straight up here. Not just the qualifiers. As we're going to hop on over to Ackman's team. They have found a team. It's going to be Ultra here. Let's go down, and he's going to get knocked. See you later. Senior Day takes him down. Demure is eliminated. We really haven't seen a good performance from Ultra here today. 1 kill on the board for Team Ackman. Eric. Trying to stay alive. Misdirection comes through. Oh, Eric's been spotted here, surely. Oh, there he is. See you later, Eric. Gone but not forgotten. Another not going to kill comes through. Ken is also going to die here, so I think they might be out. Nope, Risen get their players back. A Bull Balls is back through the revive flight, and so is Boss. So they're alive for a little bit longer. But EE now have 14 total kills. These guys are really pushing them way up the leaderboard. They weren't even in the top 10 before, but Inner Legendary, who are in the top 10 and also in the top 3, have lost 2 of their players here, chat. The revive flights haven't come through yet. And it looks like the team is actually guarding them. It's going to be A1 Fury guarding them over there. As EE are in a fight again, a Bull Balls has been taken down, and now 15 kills on the board. They are just farming Risen. Absolutely farming them. Good job. Going over to Icons, these guys are also up for grabs into a global final spot. They've pretty much already guaranteed themselves a global qualifier spot, being in 8th place right now, with also 4 kills. They're going to go up to about 51 points. Oh, Nagdi's been spotted. He's not going to go over there, though. He's going to get out of that situation. We haven't seen much of Slayer's team here, and they haven't got any kills so far. Slayer's team really need to make something happen, as they're sitting at 6th place. AMK. Cluster Strike comes through, and they're going to get targeted from behind. It's going to be Icons. Looking right at them. Lots of shots are going down. Lots of damage is happening. Slayer's up front. Don't know if he wants to be there. Oh, he's going to get knocked here, I think. Slayer. Don't take that peek. What are you doing? Oh dear, he might die here. Slayer is definitely dead. The knock comes through. That's a 3v4 situation in favor of Icons. 5 kills on the board there for them. And Slayer's team might, if they die here, not even qualify for the global qualifiers. They might not even get into it. Oh. They haven't seen him anymore. I think they got away with that. They don't get his tag, though. They might camp the tag. We'll have to wait and see. Go down the list. Let's see what AMD are up to. They've got 2 kills on the board. Chopper in hand. They're ready to go. We've seen Lynch before in these games. He has played these games before, chat. Risen finally get all of their teammates back with Insomnia being knocked here. I don't know who they're fighting against right now. Ooh, is that A1 Fury? Sure looks like it. Able to take him down. 16 kills on the board, though. They're looking very scrumptious here. Oh, he doesn't see Ken. Why is this so zoomed in? They know Ken's around them. They just don't know where he is. I keep looking for him. Has no idea where he's rotated to. Oh, he just made noise. They should know he's there. He just made a bunch of noise with that flight. He doesn't know. Oh my god. He still hasn't seen him. No way. No way, Ken. 1v2 situation here. His teammates are around, though. This is easy pickings. Shots go down. Ken's going to be eliminated here. See you later, Alligator. Not comes through. 17 kills on the board here for EE. They absolutely needed this performance in the final game to qualify. The rest of the Risen team are just trying to get into the zone. They're not in it just yet. Let's hop on board with Icons. 5 kills from them. They're looking scrumptious. Astonishing performance. Absolutely, Kalai. Welcome to the stream. I've never seen you before. How you doing, man? Inner Legendary also still alive, but they only have 2 kills. They need a little bit more than that if they want to stay in that qualifying position. They got 63 points now with those 2 kills added on. Let's hop on over to Slayer's team as they need to stay alive. They need a good game here to qualify. No kills whatsoever. As Ackman's team have 4. Let's look where the zone's going. It's going to be around Nuclear Plant. And Outpost is still in the zone where Ackman's team are. They're rotating over to it. As EE Raki gets eliminated. That's not good, bro. You need to stay alive. Only 1 more player left alive for this team. I don't know if he has what it takes to qualify here with this amount of points. He has a lot of kills. He needs some placement points to make it happen. Remember, they aren't even in the top 10 before this game started. I'm sure they're sitting in the top 10 now, but they need to stay alive if they want to secure that qualifying spot. He's going for the, yep, he's going for the tags. He sees somebody landing in as well. Inner Legendary's also around this area. I'm not sure if he's going to be able to do this. Is that his tags down here? I don't know. This is bad. Oh my god, there's so many teams around here. Oh dear, he's dead. There's no way. I think they're going to lose this. Oh my god. Oh my god, the movement is unbelievable. The snowboard movement, looking like prime Holy Father right there. My soul stays alive for a little bit longer, but I think he's getting chased. Oh, never mind. Ken dies trying to chase him. He got eliminated trying to chase him right there. And now Fury are in a little team versus team match. Ken gets fully eliminated. RMS trying to make something happen here as EXE goes out of the building. Aim's still inside of it with the MG42. RMS is healing up. Also trying to get back his teammate. RMS going inside and he takes Ames from behind. See you later, Alligator. Didn't see that one coming. Believer is out the front now as well. He's going to get taken down also. EXE, the last player alive on the team, trying to make something work here with the MG42. Is it possible? Not looking like it as RMZ is taking him from the side. Oh my god, shots go down and he absolutely obliterates him. A bull boss has been knocked. Boss Hypno also very weak here, but RMZ is going to finish off the deal and EXE is out. Fury. Not sure if they're going to qualify into the finals with that performance. We don't know how many kills they had as a team, but they were 4th before. EE Hamid able to get back his entire team. Phenomenal performance from My Soul in this roster. They do have 17 people left as it looks like Lotex also dies here. Is that a full wipe? It might just be. No, it's not. Only him has been eliminated. 10 kills for the team so far. Good game from them as well. Seems like a lot of the teams that were up on top of the leaderboard are having good games right here, chat. It really does as Razox tries to smoke bomber him out. Actually, not even a smoke bomber, a gas grenade out. Honda's loose. Yuma gets killed instantly there. Icons and Low Texas team both in spots where they could win. Tango has been spotted. He does hit him. Does survive though. Raki plays, gets knocked by Inner TB. I'd love to see EE make it into the global finals, but I'm not sure if it's a possibility.
Your teammate will return to the battle when the next revive flight arrives.
Oh my god. I7 actually freaking knifes him on the kill feed, but as for now, they're in now a team fight. Number 6 versus Low Texas team. We've also got Icons in here into the fray with Tex down 1 on to number 6. Ice Insolence also dies from behind. There's going to be a third and a fourth party coming in here. They need to rotate out of that situation. You do not want to take that fight at all. Exactly. Good boy. 18 kills here from EE. They are doing a lot of work in this final game. Inner Legendary, can't say the same about them. As TB does die to EE here. And finally, Ackman's team are getting into some fights here. 7 kills on the board from them. They're definitely going to finish first inside of this qualifier for the global finals. And win their region. Remember, this is a regional finals for Europe and Middle East. Top 5 go straight into the global finals, which will be held in April. And 6th through 10th go to the global qualifiers. Lovely jubbly from Ackman. They live to fight another day with 8 kills on the board. Slayer's team not up to much either, but it looks like Risen a Bull Boz is back fighting. 8 kills on the board here. They're looking at EE, trying to make something happen here. Inner Legendary is also in this fight. Now one of them has been cracked. Can EE stay alive for a little while longer? It's not looking likely. It's actually looking very unlikely. 20 kills on the board is a lot, but unfortunately he's outside of the zone and he's taking a lot of damage. You need to go, buddy. You need to go. He's going to die outside of the zone. That's going to be all she wrote for EE. 20 kills and nothing left. As he dies outside of the zone and they exit this game in 11th place, getting no placement points. 20 kills is a lot. That's going to give them a lot of points, but I don't know if it's going to be enough to qualify them into the global qualifiers, let alone the finals. They're definitely not making the finals. Straight off of that. Demure last alive for Ultra. He's outside the zone as well. Not looking good for him. 11 kills from Risen. They may make it in, and it looks like Slayer has finally got his comeback return against Icons here. He's able to take down one of them. As Claude from Ackman's team take down Demure. Only 9 teams left. Not a lot of teams in this final zone. We're used to seeing maybe like 15 teams coming in here. But it looks like a lot of people have been rushing to get as many kills as possible. That's usually what happens in the end game for these tournaments in the last match. As people want as many points as possible as they realize their hopes and dreams are slowly being shattered away. Shots go down. It's going to be Ackman's team engaging first. Ackman takes down Cartal. One more player left in number 6 right beside him. Where is he though? Rotates out of the zone. He's going to die outside of it as well. See you later. The knock comes through and they're going to be able to get that kill. Claude takes it down. Alright, these guys have 11 kills. One more player still alive for that number 6 roster, but he's really far away there. Looks like there's actually 2 as one comes back through a revive flight. Car is there as well, but A1 Kings are right in front of Ackman's team here. Cluster Strike coming in. It looks like Ackman versus A1 Kings. It's happening. Ackman able to take down 2. Oh my god with the Cluster Strike. Unbelievable. Quick double. As the team's coming into the third party, it's going to be number 6. He's not going to do anything. One of their players does get revived, but one of them is full killed. This Hellboy goes right in front of Ackman here. Ackman doesn't see him through the smoke, unfortunately, because he is using that Cluster Strike. They're all camping in there. Slayer's team is probably going to rotate in from behind here. Let's hop on board with them. They're actually opting not to rotate in. They're going to stay back. Don't want to die too early here as they don't have that many kills to work with, and they are in contention to qualify straight for the global finals. Number 6, Hadis, the last player alive on his team, is still up there as well. Never mind, his other teammate is up as also. Well, now it's all down to Moheen. He's not going to be up to much, though. Players that are up to a lot are going to be Ackman's team, as they're going to rotate in, get all that loot. And now, the team that Ackman was just fighting, A1 Kings, are going to be fighting against Slayer's AMK roster. A little bit of a third-party action here we're probably going to see. Nice rotate into the zone. They're going to go over on the backside as well. Oh, doesn't land any of those shots. Let's hop on board with Slayer. They've spotted him. Not able to do anything about it, though. This is definitely the best spot in the zone right now. Slayer's team do have the power position. Let's look at these other teams, though, as Low Texas team is still alive with 14 kills. Phenomenal job from every single team from Ackman's first roster that he made back in the day. Low Texas team, Slayer's team, and Ackman's team all still alive in these final circles. MW Icons as well are up with 6 kills. They are barely making it through to the global qualifiers. They may do enough here to actually get into the finals as well. We'll have to wait and see. Ackman's team in a fight now. There's only 2 of them left. They're going to fall. Unfortunately, Claude's the last guy alive. And it looks like Slayer's team are going to get a bunch of points off of them. Along with A1 Kings. Claude, last person up for the team of Ackman. Only 5 kills coming to Slayer's roster here, which is actually kind of lackluster. They need a little bit more than that if they want to secure their spot in the top 5 and go straight to those global finals. If they don't, they'll go into the qualifier stage, and they might not even make it to the global finals, which would be crazy to see Slayer, of all people, not make it to the finals of a tournament. God's still alive, trying to go for the placement points. They're going for a dominant performance here, trying to get over 100 total points. I think they've already done it. Yeah, they're on 101 at least. Actually, they are on 103 points right now. Ackman's team. Low Texas roster have all 4 up. Loading able to take down another player. That means that they are getting 3 points for placement now. 17 points total here for Team Low Tex. Also known as A1. Nades come through. They're going to try and rotate in. The next zone has been shown, and it's all collapsing in and around them. Players' team still alive here, only with 6 kills. They need to win this game if they want to qualify into the global finals. It must be a win. Lots of smokes making my game lag right here, ladies and gentlemen. Nades going through from all different sides of things. We see Icon still alive along with Top 1. Top 1 up for contention as well. Every single team that you're watching right now are trying to qualify into the global finals. Insolence is getting shot from above. It's loading, taking the shots onto him. He does have smoke bomb. He's able to land shots, but it looks like Slit's going to steal the kill. Never mind. Loading gets the knock, and it looks like they're going to get 2 of those kills. 8 kills on the board here. We can see Team Low Tech's down and around them over by the dumpster. It may turn into a 4v4 situation here as, oh my god, the cluster comes in, kills Loading and Nagdi. Now, Low Tech's is going to rush in with its entire roster and finish off the easy pickings. It's not going to be enough. We're not going to get the reses off in time. Surely they killed him. No way. Low Tech's may have choked there. Andrew gets 1, but he's unfortunately going to get knocked from the side. Nagdi finally gets completely eliminated. And now it's all down to Necro from Team Slayer. This is a terrible situation for them to be in. They only have 8 kills so far. And he's going to get shot from the side. They fall in 3rd place. Now in a 3v1. Low Texas team are going to take game number 5. They take down Slit off of them. It's actually a 2v1 now. This is definitely winnable. Oh my god, back-to-back nades seal the deal, and Low Texas team win game number 5. So I'm expecting them to go right the way up into the global finals, which will be hosted on April. I'll have a little announcement about that after we do all of these regional tournaments, but let's see where everyone placed and how many kills all of these teams got. Inner Legendary had a disappointing performance. Fury, I think, had a disappointing performance. So did Redmond. Risen Gaming, on the other hand, they performed pretty well. I think they may have qualified. A1. Low Texas A1 team. Now, where were they? They weren't even in the top 10. They weren't even in the top 10. A1 Kings was there, but that's not Low Texas team. Low Texas team is just called A1. But a 30-point performance might take them straight up from out of the leaderboards into top 5 position, because they were right behind A1 Kings in total points after that previous game. They just weren't on the top 10 leaderboard. You can see 19 kills in a 2nd place coming through for top 1, and they were at 7th place before that. So those guys are going to get a ton of points as well. It's going to be 26 total points from them. So they're going to go up to about 74 total points, which is a lot. They're going to skyrocket their way up that leaderboard as well. They'll probably be a little bit further ahead of Low Texas team after that game. We can see 3rd place was Slayer's team. These guys performed very lackluster today, chat. And they didn't really have a good performance the entire day. I don't think they won a singular game. And to be honest, they didn't drop a single 20 bomb, which is kind of surprising for a team as stacked as this. They are unfortunately only going to get about 13 points for that game, which means that I don't think they're going to make it to the finals. I think they'll have to go through a qualifying stage to try and get into the finals again, with a total points of about 62, maybe 62 total points, I would say, from those guys. Unfortunate situation for them to be in. As we go down the list, you can see Icons there as well. They got 7 kills in a 4th place finish. That's going to give them 11 points. Icons are not going to make it into the finals. They're going to have to go through another qualifying stage. 5th place is going to be team number 1, which was Ackman's team. This is the first game they have not won in quite a while, but they still get a bunch of points there. With 15 kills in a 5th place, they've guaranteed themselves 18 points, which brings them up to 104 total points. From Ackman's team, they are definitely today's winners. Number 6 are probably not going to qualify off that performance either. A1 Kings are definitely up for qualification to the qualifiers, but not the finals. And they get a couple of kills here and there, but that's not going to be enough to seal the deal for them. They get 7 points just based off kills, plus 2 points for placement. They got 9 points off that game. They might go out of the top 10 because of that situation, and it looks like since we started watching FaZe Esports, they fell off the leaderboard, and they might not even be in the top 10 anymore to make it into the qualifiers once we started asking them for hand cams and screen shares, unfortunately. Battle Rate finished in a bad way as well, but we can see Risen in there. They did get 13 kills in a 9th place. That's 15 points. They'll go up to 65 points, so they still might be in that top 5 spot. Ultra are not in the top 5. EE might go into the top 10 here with their really good 20 kill game. Unfortunately, they died outside of the zone. They should have played for placement towards the end of that game, but they didn't do so. They were too aggressive. Either way, Inner Legendary had a terrible performance in the final game as well. At team number 12, they finished in. It looks like 3 points only for Inner Legendary. They're going to go up to 64 points. So they actually got passed up there by a couple of teams. So they might go out of the top 5 and have to go through a qualifying stage as well. Going further down, we can see A1 Kings got 7 points. Oh no, that's actually Fury. Fury got 7 points just out of their game. They're only going to go to 57, so they're definitely dropped out of that top 5. They're going to go into the top 10 instead, not make their way into the final straight off the bat. Redmond, bad performance from them as well with 5 total points, but they've got 50... Oh no, they got 68 total points from all of their games combined, so they'll still make it into the top 5 barely scraping their way through. And it looks like the rest of the teams weren't really up for contention to qualify to anything anyway, so we'll ignore those for now, and we'll get this scoreboard wrapped up for you guys, put them on the screen, and see what is up. Yeah, chat, a lot of people are saying that EE were using wallhack that game inside of the short form chat. Madman also confirmed to me that EE left the VC all of a sudden, ended all of their streams not responding to messages, and had sus gameplay. So they probably started rage hacking, which will get them out of the placements fully, even sudden death. So there is a chance that because... I'm seeing it a lot in the chat actually right now. A lot of people are thinking they're hacking. Are EE not like a really big team, chat? Would a team like that have a lot of followers decide to hack in a tournament? I don't know. I don't know if they would decide to hack in a tournament, chat. I don't know if that's the case. But a lot of people are calling them out for it right now. Is there proof that you guys have seen? Like, what has happened here, chat? I'm unsure what has happened. I didn't see that, but I see a lot of people spamming the short form YouTube chat about it. Even Madnan said that they left the VC all of a sudden and ended their streams, which is interesting. That's a little bit suspicious. We'll have to get an update on that before we get the... Actually, we'll give you an update after we get the scores all tallied up. But one thing I am for certain is that Ackman's team absolutely dominated. So congratulations to those guys. If you haven't already, hit the follow button and subscribe to the channels. I'd appreciate it. All we're going to be streaming today is this tournament regionals, chat. I'm not going to be playing any multiplayer or anything like that today. It will just be the regional tournament for now. I'll be streaming again tomorrow, though, some multiplayer ranked, and maybe I might hop on VR. We'll see. We'll see how I'm feeling. I'm really enjoying multiplayer ranked right now. But we'll get an update for you guys on those dudes. They also ended stream. Did they end their stream? So were these guys streaming as well, and they decided to end their own stream plus not stream to us? I'm interested in what actually happened there, chat. I didn't see it because obviously I'm the host, I'm the caster, so interesting situation. Interesting situation as we count up all of the scoreboard. They're not in the top 10 anyway, chat, so they don't qualify into the global qualifiers. I think that might have been a last-ditch attempt for them to get into the global qualifiers, but they're not in the finals regardless. Those 20 kills don't add up to get them into the top 10 no matter what, and it looks like we're getting the final scoreboard up and running for you guys. You'll be able to see where everyone placed. I'm going to put it on your screen in just a moment. Teams that are in red, they qualify for the global qualifiers. They're not into the global finals yet, but the teams that are yellow on your screen once I put it up qualify into the global finals. My little Pookie Tin Bears. If you are over on YouTube, you will see on your screen in just a moment. Bang, bang. There it is. Those are your winners for this regional finals, ladies and gentlemen. TikTok, I'm about to put it on your screen as well. My little snookum pookums. As you can see, dominant performance there from Ackman's team. Absolutely. Throughout the entirety of the day, they were cooking. There you go on your screen right now, chat. You can see where everyone placed. 104 points from Ackman's team. We've got 74 points from top one, which I'm surprised. These guys came in fairly unknown team. They got 74 points, finishing that second place. A1 qualify in with 69 points. Team Redman with 68 points. And Team Risen Gaming with 65 points. Unfortunately, Inner Legendary do not qualify into the global finals again. They barely don't qualify, and they're going to go into the sudden death with 64 points. And I would go ahead and say, out on a limb here, chat, that this has been the most competitive qualifier for any kind of event that we've ever had, and it was actually a regional finals. So those top 5 teams in yellow are going to qualify into the finals. Risen Gaming, Redman, A1, Top 1, and Ackman's team all going into the global finals on April. So congratulations to those teams. They also win some money as well for getting into the qualifying spots. Inner Legendary, AMK, MW Icon, Team Fury, and A1 Kings are all going to go to the sudden death. Congratulations to Low Texas team, because they weren't even in the top 10, and in that last game they went from not even in the top 10 to the 3rd position. So I'm very happy to see Low Texas team make it into the finals along with Ackman's team, two of the biggest teams for the region. Disappointing performance, if I say so myself, from AMK. That will be Slayer's team not making it in straight to the finals. They will have to go through the qualifiers for the globals, which will mean that they might be playing on higher ping than what they would like to try and qualify into the global event. Icon's also disappointing performance from them. Fury kind of lackluster. A1 Kings as well. Inner Fury, unlucky. They missed it by about 1 point, maybe 2 points depending if they didn't have more kills than Risen. But Risen, by their whiskers, get through to the finals, chat. Congratulations. If you're new around here, make sure to hit that follow button if you haven't already, or if you're watching on YouTube, hit the subscribe button, as we are doing these for all different regions. The next week's regions will be Africa along with the Americas, and then the final week regional will be Asia, which will include players from Garena and also the global Asia region. If you're from Australia or New Zealand, you're more than welcome to qualify through the Australia region or through the Asia region. And if you're from anywhere in America, you're more than welcome to qualify through the Americas region. That includes North and South America. With that being said, chat, congratulations again to Ackman's team for finishing in 1st place. I want to say I'm not surprised, but I kind of am, because I didn't know if he would do as well with a brand new team, but he did just that, chat. So congratulations to Team Ackman. Solid performance there. With that being said, that'll do it for me today. Great 5 games from everyone involved, and I'm glad to see that the best teams did come out on top, and all 10 of the teams that are going to the global qualifiers or the finals are definitely really, really good from this region. So it will be interesting to see just how well they perform in those global finals. Either way, make sure to like and subscribe. Do something that will help you mentally, physically, financially with the rest of your day. That's going to wrap things up here from me today for the stream. I'll be back again tomorrow to play some multiplayer ranked, and if you haven't already, like the stream, join my Discord, discord.gg/FergFam. You can follow me on Instagram, iFergYT, or TikTok, just Ferg. What a day, chat. What a day. Congratulations again to Ackman for clutching up. And I'll see you guys tomorrow for another live stream, broskies. Thanks, everyone, for coming to the stream. The next tournament qualifiers will be hosted next week, chat, and every week following that, up until the global finals. Bye, chat. Love you all. Make sure to live every life with purpose. Bye, broski. Broski.